The Morning Invasion with Dex and Steve-O on Star 88.
I suppose we should get going.
Yeah! Let's go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to the show. Is it Friday? Tell me it's Friday. Friday? Good morning.
Oh, you know it's Friday.
Oh, it's Friday, everybody. Welcome to it. Live from the Dream Style Remodeling Star 88 Studios. Good morning. I'm Dex.
You know, I don't want to bum you out. This is so going to bum you out. I shouldn't even tell you this. I'm going to tell you this.
You want to bum me out to kick off the show, bro? You want to bum me out,
and I got to tell you this. They had a Cobra Kai panel at New York Comic Con with the entire cast.
Did you go? You didn't go. You didn't go see Lady Liberty, and you didn't go see the Cobra Kai panel? What's wrong with you?
I had an opportunity to interview the cast of Cobra Kai, and I was like, eh. They had roundtable interviews with like Ralph Macchio and everyone, and I was going, meh.
It's because you didn't watch the entire series.
I know, and I thought of you and was like, if Dex were here, we'd be doing these interviews because he cared so hard.
I cared so hard, yeah.
He cared so hard, guys.
Yeah.
I thought of you, though.
That's cool, man.
I really did.
Your
I
New
thought
York
of you.
trip was probably terrible. I mean, you didn't do anything cool.
Really.
You didn't go up to Lady Liberty and...
I mean, I saw her.
Yeah, okay.
I waved at her from from the Staten Island Ferry.
Uh-huh.
You know?
You did the same thing with Cobra Kai, the Cobra Kai panel. You just kind of waved and just kept walking.
I
That's
really
lame.
did.
What the heck is going
I'm
on
like,
with you?
yeah. Good to see you.
Hey, I get it, man. Things have been it's very stressful lately.
Yeah, I
and
just wanted to,
you know, I get it. You're going through a lot of
Just
like
so
transitional
much.
things in your life. What? Good morning, everybody.
If y'all want to play like we do, if y'all see the ball, y'all look better.
It reminds me of football, which reminds me that I got my season tickets to the New Mexico United yesterday. Oh, I
Wrong
was
button,
excited.
sorry.
Okay, well.
The New Mexico United. What's
Yeah.
that? Is that tennis?
That's our new soccer team,
Soccer
bro.
team.
I am
Cool.
I'm officially a season ticket holder. You know who else is? Paul Short,
Oh, good.
Phoenix,
Glad you have some
Heidi?
friends to go. Oh, wow.
Scotty. We got a whole row, bro. We're right next to the
Scotty gonna
hooligans.
make it?
Oh, yeah.
Cool. All right. Good deal.
We're going to be the obnoxious ones, and you'll know us because we're going to be looking around like, who else here?
Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to. I would want to sit where it gets crazy. You know, it's like when you go to a college football or basketball game. You don't want to sit with all the college kids because
Right.
know that it's
So-
going to be crazy. They're going to be drunks and they're
No, I know. So there's like the soccer hooligans riot section, right? And they're
Right.
like, oh, this is going to be the rowdiest section, blah, blah, blah. It's on this side of the tunnel where the team comes out. And I'm like, what you got on the other side of
Nah.
the tunnel? So we're literally like across the
Okay.
tunnel, but still close enough that it'll be fun, but safe
Okay, that's
enough
good.
that we're...
yeah, yeah. Yesterday
I'm
I
like,
was thinking
yo,
you
man,
guys were
I'm
right in it.
40. I
Yeah,
am
you
40.
can't be doing that.
I'm going with Phoenix.
You got
When's the last
back
time we saw that
issues.
guy even stand up?
right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Watch B-Nix just be the rowdiest guy, just going crazy. Takes his shirt off. He paints himself. He's going to be that guy.
I didn't know that he had season tickets to LA Galaxy when he lived out in California. So I'm like, oh wow, okay.
Well, yeah.
He's serious.
Yeah, he's a man of culture.
He is. He is.
Hey, welcome to the show, everybody.
Hey, shout out to Richard listening in Austin, Texas.
What's going on, Austin, Texas?
dude?
How we doing? Is it
Just keeping it weird,
winter there
man.
yet? Is it fall? What's Texas like around this time? Is it like Albuquerque?
Well, I was
little bit.
stuck at DFW for way
Yeah?
too many hours
Little humid?
this week. Very humid.
Yeah.
There was some crazy weather.
When
due
does that
to,
humidity start
good old
dropping
Michael.
in Texas? When does that start
I don't
dropping?
know.
You guys can be a part of the show. You can call us 505-338-3700. You can also text into the show. What's the live line number?
It's 505-585-LIVE, 505-585-5483. Remember, the Starmy's already texted and wanting to know if we're going to be painting our bodies for the New Mexico United games. I got a pair. I just want you to know, I
Oh.
bought an extra
So
one.
you can take whoever you want.
I'm going to take you to a game.
I might. I don't know. Maybe I'll check it out one of these days. You know, it's probably like the first time I went to a hockey game. It was like, okay. I mean, it's definitely a lot cooler than watching it on TV, but I'm still not a fan. You know, I've always wanted to go to a NASCAR race because everybody
Oh.
that I've talked to that
Yeah.
wasn't in a NASCAR, as soon as they went and watched it live, they instantly became a NASCAR fan.
Yeah.
I want to see if that's the case because I'm kind of redneck, so I think
That's-
I might love it.
Our boy Clopez.
Yeah, he loves NASCAR.
He's like
What?
incredible guitar player, like
The last person I would think.
very refined, a great conversation.
Like the
and
opposite
he
of
is a
redneck.
rabid NASCAR fan because he goes every year to the race.
Like opposite of white trash, that guy. Seriously. Let's face it. Everybody that
because
watches
he's-
NASCAR is
Is it
white
because
trash and
he's
redneck.
brown?
No. Well, I mean, good point.
I mean,
Well, I'm just saying, like, he's like just cool, man.
He's very cool.
He's just that's a cool dude right there.
Rochelle is listening from San Antonio, Texas, and says fall isn't the same here at all.
No kidding.
Yeah.
No kidding. Yeah. Okay. Well.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We're hanging out on Facebook and YouTube Live. If you want to join us, you can watch the show. You can chime in. Just search Star 88 FM on Facebook or
Yeah.
YouTube and subscribe.
Our boy Dustin from Feed New Mexico Kids chimed in wanting to know what we thought about the name of the soccer team because there were a lot of people complaining. I don't think they're soccer fans. I like United because it's New Mexico United. It's like
I mean,
Manchester
exactly. They copied Manchester
We're like
United.
NMU, bro.
Yeah.
I love the shield.
it doesn't bother me as much as it did when you first announced it, but
Well, yeah.
It's
Sam
all right.
says it's a little close to DC United. It's a lot of the teams actually are just called like Rochester United, and so
is that true?
yeah,
Oh, I thought it was just there was
Yeah.
only like one United team. And it was
No.
Manchester.
it's no, and so I actually really liked it because that it's soccer. I get it. It's not the Dukes or the Green Chilies.
See, I'm not
the
invested, so I don't care.
Heisenbergs.
You can name it whatever you want. I'm not invested. What do I care? Name it whatever.
Yeah,
I like the logo though. I definitely sport some of that gear.
yeah. I'm looking forward to it. I really, really do.
I want a track. I want a tracksuit. Can you hook that up?
a tracksuit.
Yeah.
That's funny. I bought a track jacket in New York.
I want jacket
Yeah, I
That's what I
bought
want.
one.
and pants.
But I just can't, I don't think I can. Yeah, I'm not gonna wear it here.
No, you wouldn't wear it here. Why not? Because it's Raider gear.
No. No. Okay. Looking at the USL program altogether,
Excuse me.
New Mexico United. That's our new official name. I wanted to look at the actual division. Let's see. Teams. Here we go.
Are we really
Here we go.
doing this right now?
Yeah.
We really.
Well, people are asking questions.
I mean, it's
There's
soccer.
Atlanta United.
Oh,
There's the Charleston Battery.
okay.
The Bethlehem Steel
That's
FC
cool, man.
football club. See, that would have been cool.
Yeah, man.
Like the Duke City FC.
ooh,
That would have been cool, right?
yeah, man.
FC Cincinnati. See, a lot of them are like football club. Fresno FC.
Mm.
The LA Galaxy 2. Not quite the LA Galaxy.
I don't like the FC. I don't like that.
You don't like the FC?
No.
Nashville SC.
Yeah, see, I don't like that
Soccer
either.
Club. Louisville City FC. See, a lot of people are just going FC.
So that's football club.
Orange County SC.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So we're the only United.
So there was the Atlanta United and then the expansion teams. El Paso went with the El Paso Locomotive FC.
That's pretty. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Chicago's called the Chicago 2020 because that's when they're going to be a team.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know.
Hmm.
Hartford Athletic. Yeah, see, soccer teams don't have great names,
What's that?
man.
How do you say that?
Loudon.
It's
Loudon
Loudon?
United.
It's like, oh, we're London. No, we're not.
No,
we're
we're not.
low down.
Yeah.
We're
I like
down.
New Mexico United.
Yeah,
I really
you know
do.
what? I do too. Looking at all those
Look
names.
at that logo,
That
bro.
logo's
I'm
the
just
best.
telling you. I'm telling you, we've got a great logo.
Yeah.
It's because we're used to American stuff where we care more about the mascot than we do about the program.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like it, guys.
Okay, good deal. Good
I
deal.
like it.
Oh man, big show today. Coming up at 9. If you're a fan of this guy,
That's right.
he was on American Idol. He's kind of a big deal. His name's Goki, Mr. Gokers. Danny Goki
He
going
is
to be on the show.
always a fun hang. So
Yeah, he's a
I'm
lot of fun.
really excited to interview him this morning.
He'll be on at 9 o'clock. Danny Goki. Apparently, he's going to be in town, so we'll give you the deets on that. I forget it. That's such a great song, man. Great song. Let's see what else we got going on. Sam Swan's not going to be here this morning. Sorry, people. Sam's
I
not going to be
know.
here. He's got family.
He's
in
got
town.
family in town. They're going to the Balloon Fiesta. He's going to give us a call from the field. Mm-hmm.
Did you hear any of the Kanye West at
I
the
missed
White
all
House?
of it. I missed all of it.
I'm glad you did because I got the highlights, and oh my gosh!
If we start talking politics, I'm going to
No,
break out into
hold on,
hives.
we're not going to talk politics
Oh,
at all.
thank you, Lord.
We're not going to talk politics.
Thank you, Lord.
We're just going to play some of the highlights of Kanye West hanging out for a lunch date with President Trump. Apparently, NFL legend Jim Brown was there as well.
Okay.
Yeah, he pretty much, you can imagine, Kanye West, he commanded the conversation for about 30 minutes. And it's crazy. You know all the things in the past that Kanye has said and done? You're like, this guy's crazy. It was on he was on Ellen or something, and that was I think the last weird interview where he was on Ellen, and he was just nobody knew what he was even talking about. This is even weirder. This is crazy. I think the guy got abducted by aliens. I think the guy might be an alien.
No.
No, after you hear some of the things he says, or he's just he lives on another planet, that's for sure. He really does. Let me play just a little clip here.
Okay.
This is Kanye talking about how the Trump hat makes him feel like Superman.
You know, they tried to scare me to not wear this hat, my own friends, but this hat, it gives me power in a way. You know, my dad and my mom separated, so I didn't have a lot of male energy in my home. And also, I'm married to a family that, you know, not a lot of male energy going on. It's beautiful, though. But there's times where, you know, it's something about, you know, I love Hillary. I love everyone, right? But the campaign, I'm with her, just didn't make me feel as a guy that didn't get to see my dad all the time, like a guy that could play catch with his son. It was something about when I put this hat on, it made me feel like Superman. You made a Superman. That's my favorite superhero.
You ever put on a hat and felt like a superhero?
I can't say that actually, there was a hat shop in Brooklyn, and I was like, I'm gonna buy one of these cool like fedora style hats.
Yeah.
Because I used to wear those, and I have
Yeah, that might make you feel.
And I was like, dude, this
different.
is the dopest hat. And then I pulled it off, and the tag was hanging down, and it was more money than I make in a week.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm gonna slowly walk out right now.
Right,
I'm
yeah.
so sorry.
Yeah, see?
I felt like a superhero for 0.4 seconds.
Yeah. I
Yes.
mean, I
Make
get
my
it.
paycheck great again.
Well, right? You know, if you put on a Trump hat, "Make America Great Again," I mean, I think anybody would feel different. Either super
Well, it's 'cause
powerful
just really
or
bold
I'm
red.
about ready to
It's
get
just a bold red.
beat up or shot.
Sure.
You know, I mean, there's a lot of different feels when you put on a Trump hat. But
Oh yeah.
yeah, he says he feels like Superman. It was funny because I was watching some of the video, and even President Trump looked like he was weirded out.
Well, do you think he was
by
going,
Kanye?
oh, it's Kanye. What's he going to say? Like, what's he going to do? Because you never know with that guy. You never know what he's going to say. We all have those friends. You know it.
Yeah.
And if you don't have those friends, you are that friend who you're just waiting like, I'm enjoying this conversation, but I don't know where he's going to take this next, and I'm kind of nervous.
Well, he takes it to trapdoors in the Unabomber.
What?
Yeah.
There's a lot of things affecting our mental health that makes us do crazy things that puts us back into that trap door called the 13th Amendment. I did say abolish with the hat on because why would you keep something around that's a trap door? If you're building a floor, the Constitution is the base of our industry, right? Of our country, of our company. Would you build a trap door that if you mess up and you accidentally something happens, you fall and you end up next to the Unabomber? You got to remove all that trapdoor out of the relationship. The four gentlemen that wrote the 13th Amendment, and I think the way the universe works, it's perfect. We don't have 13 floors, do we?
Can we?
I'm just going to, hey, man, it
You
was
get
good to
somebody
see
to
you.
translate
It's all right.
that?
Well,
Yeah.
cool, man. Yeah. Say
Yeah.
hi to your mom for me. All right. He's not leaving, guys.
He's not leaving. No, he's not.
Okay.
He's not going anywhere. Oh, Kanye West just having lunch with the president yesterday, and he pretty much took over the entire lunch hour. And here's Kanye talking to President Trump about, well, if he doesn't look good, we don't look good.
What I need Saturday Night Live to improve on, and what I need the liberals to improve on is, if he don't look good, we don't look good. This is our president. He has to be the freshest, the flyest,
That one
the
random
flyest
friend.
planes,
It's
the
true.
best
It's
factories,
true.
and we have to make
They gotta
our
make it look
core
good.
be empowered. We have to bring jobs into America because our best export is entertainment and ideas. But when we make everything in China and not in America, then we're cheating on our country. And we're putting people in positions to have to do illegal things to end up in the cheapest factory ever, the prison system.
I'll tell you what, that was pretty impressive.
What?
You know, our president was just like, well, I'm glad he's saying all of this.
Yeah, right?
I'm glad
You don't look good. We don't look good.
I'm glad that I'm getting a break from the media today. Thank you, Kanye.
Right?
So kindly
Oh,
for your
man.
words. They might not even talk about me on CNN today.
So at one point, he whips out his phone and he starts to talk to President Trump about iPlane One. Yeah.
One of the things we got to set is Ford to have the highest design, the dopest cars, the most amazing. I don't really say dope. I don't say negative words and try to flip them. We just say positive, lovely, divine, universal words. So the flyest, freshest, most amazing car. And what we want to start with is, I brought a gift with me right here. This right here is the iPlane One. It's a hydrogen-powered airplane, and this is what our president should be flying in.
President Trump's like, I mean, let me check that out. That's pretty cool.
I was reading these comic books, and Wonder Woman, she's got the invisible jet, and I think it would be safer for our president if we had an invisible jet for him. If Wonder Woman can have an invisible jet. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh, it's so. Okay, well, I mean, there's a lot there. There's just all morning long. We're gonna dissect this entire interview of Kanye and President Trump. It's gonna be great. And no, we're not really. I'm just kidding. But yeah, if you want to waste some time while you're at work today or whatever you're doing, and you want a good laugh, and you want to just kind of, you probably have to have a pretty high IQ to understand what's going on there. Maybe Kanye is just on a different level. We should get B-Nix to watch and listen to the interview and see if he can decipher the whole thing, because
So Kanye said that putting on the Make America Great Again hat made him feel like a superhero. And a member of the Star Army just chimed in and said, my Marine Corps cover makes me feel like a superhero. Amen. Thank you for your service.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
What makes you feel like a superhero? Do you have anything?
Trying to
You're
think,
like,
man.
dude, it's this.
I mean, whenever I put a wig on, I feel
I had to wear a wig yesterday. We were
Did you feel different?
I felt different.
You could get into character a little bit better, right?
I really could. Yes.
You nailed that Napoleon Dynamite, which I didn't even know you could do.
I didn't either. Good thing we pre-read those scripts.
Yeah, I don't know. I've definitely put on clothes before, and I felt different. I felt a little bit more powerful, maybe.
I do like dressing up.
A little bit hotter.
I own a 3-piece suit. Like, I own a really nice suit.
See,
that
you put on a suit.
I do love dressing up.
You feel like a gentleman.
But I don't want to just like dress up for no reason. There's got to be a good occasion. But I love dressing up. So,
as I get older, I definitely want to be that guy who just looks good all the time.
Yeah. Britt says, whenever I feed my kid anything other than a snack, I feel like a superhero.
Amen to that. Amen to that. Yeah, pretty entertaining.
Yeah.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
It's Friday. Big show today. You guys can be a part of the show. Hang out with us. Facebook, YouTube Live at Star 88 FM. Chime in. Also, phone lines are open when we come back. 505-338-3700. And what's the live line to text in?
505-585-LIVE. That's 505-585-5483. Someone said, hey, man, at least he was talking to the president. Dex would be like, Mr. President, what's your favorite decade?
That's a great question, guys. That is a great question.
Another member of the Star Army said, putting on the armor of God every day makes me feel like a superhero. Boom!
Love it. All right, got to take a quick break, guys. Live from the Dreamstyle Remodeling Star 88 Studios. Hang on.
On Star 88, Robert Morris brings us this PowerPoint.
We are preserving our world from ending. We are preserving our society from decaying. The more you take Christian faith, principles, and morality out of society, the quicker that society will die and decay. You think about it. We took prayer out of our schools, look what's happening. We took the 10 Commandments out, look what's happened. Our society, the sooner you take the salt out, but it doesn't, I would love to see prayer in schools, I'd love to see all that, but there are still Christians in schools. There are still Christians in courtrooms. There could be Christians on the school board, Christians on the city council, Christians in the state legislature, and we could preserve our society because we are salt.
A PowerPoint with Robert Morris. This is Star 88. Tony Evans. This is a Star 88 Supernova.
Many of us today are looking at our lives and we're seeing our tread wear fast. We're seeing the lines of our lives unbalanced, out of kilter, and uneven. We're seeing more defeat than we are victory. Many of our marriages are being worn down, and you think you've got a tread problem when there is an alignment problem. Many of our personal lives are being worn down, and you want to change tires, you want to change churches, you want to change environments, but you may have an alignment problem. He says realign, or to put it in the exact interpretation of the meaning of the word, reorient your ranking under God. You have displaced yourself from the authority of God.
That was Pastor Tony Evans on a Star 88 Supernova. John Bunyan with a challenge. You've not lived today until you've done something for someone who can never repay you. That's a solar flare. Star 88. Morning Invasion with Dex and Steve-O.
Hey, shout out to Roadrunner Automotive, who literally just jumped in and said my new favorite morning show. Plays in my shop every morning.
Wait, a business
and
plays our
sparked
show?
some amazing conversations about Christ. Hearing Dex brings back the good old days, and Steve-O has the right radio touch. Thank you guys for bringing our Savior into place. People may not expect to find him. What?
Did you say a business
I
was
just
listening
said
to our
a
show?
business streams. They play us in their shop every day. I'm sorry. Hey, Roadrunner Automotive, thank you, man.
Thank you, guys. Here at Star 88, Dex and Steve-O. want to give a quick shout out to
I freaking missed you, man.
amazing businesses like, what's her name again?
Roadrunner Automotive.
Roadrunner Automotive. Located where?
I don't know.
We can get that information.
Yeah,
We'd
okay.
appreciate it.
Rosalind says I met a new friend because of the morning invasion. She popped into my office to do business, and I had it playing on my computer and just asked her to go to a girly mani-pedi day with me. Well
Aw,
done.
that's cool.
See, we're just bridging the gap.
Hi, I'm
I'm
Dexter.
Steve Ojeter.
You know what? I go first. You go second,
No,
dude.
well, I thought maybe since I'm a little more professional sounding, and we're
Really?
gonna need
You're
a
more
job
professional,
after
really?
that one. After that one, okay.
Hi, I'm Dexter.
And I'm Steve Ojeter.
And we do a little show called The Morning Invasion.
Well, we did until I opened my mouth and said something about Nick.
That's okay, because we got wonderful businesses that will hire us immediately after we get fired.
Do you actually know how to service a car and do an oil change?
No, but I can
Oh,
learn fast. I'm a
that's
fast
right.
learner.
We are. We're men.
That's right, everybody. And we want to give a special thanks to Village Pizza on the west side.
That's right.
We got a pizza party.
Hosting a pizza party coming up on
Well,
October
we won't be because we're
19th.
fired.
That's right. But you can join the new morning show and meet them on October 19th as they give out free pizza.
Maybe Village Pizza will hire us and we can serve
We
the
can
Star
sell
Meat.
pizzas.
You know
That's
what? We got a
beautiful.
job.
October
Village
19th.
Pizza, hire us.
Be there. We'll be serving pizzas. It's free noon to 2.
There you go.
Actually, I'm really excited about that. It's gonna be fun.
It'd be great. man.
Interacting with people.
Always wanted to work at a pizza place. Can you imagine if like we actually got jobs there?
We're serving pizzas at the Star 88 Pizza
And
Party.
we're
Like,
like-
hey, congratulations, you guys! You
Yeah.
really did it.
Yeah.
5,000 downloads on the app is huge.
And by the
bro.
way, you're gonna have to pay for the pizza. It's
Yeah.
not free anymore
It's not
because we
free
got
anymore.
fired.
Get fired.
The Morning Invasion with Dex and Steve-O.
What's going on in the news today?
Florida's Panhandle is one huge disaster zone.
Our lives, everything we have is gone.
It was awful. I was scared.
Houses in the water, cars picked up and dragged or thrown.
10 minutes from Kanye West with the president today inside the Oval Office.
If he don't look good, we don't look good.
The sell-off on Wall Street continued, giving the Dow its biggest two-day loss since February.
Disturbing surveillance video seen for the first time by a jury. A teenager lost and looking for directions. The homeowner coming out firing.
First Lady Melania Trump.
I could say I'm the most bullied person on the world.
You think you're the most bullied person in the world?
One of them.
A rocket launch failure forced a NASA astronaut and a Russian cosmonaut to make an emergency landing.
Nick Hague and Alexei Ovchinin were rescued without injury.
Social Security just announced a 2.8% benefit increase starting next year.
I think I'm getting the whooping cough. Good morning. Welcome to the show, everybody. Live from the Dreamstar Remodeling Star 88 Studios and live from Balloon Fiesta. His name is Bill Peterson. Good morning.
Good morning, gentlemen. How are you?
Oh, man.
Doing great. How are we looking on a Friday?
Okay, so here's what we have. I just came from pilot briefing, and the meteorologist that he gave us a report, and in his words, he says we have a very dynamic situation, meaning right now we're on hold. Dawn Patrol is up. They're heading due south, and if you notice, if you look out your window,
Okay, let me look.
they're staying very low.
They're very low.
Winds are very calm.
Good.
Here on the surface. But if you go up about 1,500 feet, the winds are very high. So we are waiting for the sun to come up and change the wind direction as well as the temperature. What'll happen is they're hoping when the sun comes up that the winds will calm down and we can all launch. But we are all on hold right now.
Wow.
They are going to send up the national anthem balloon.
Beautiful. Yes.
At 7 a.m.
Okay.
Right now, Dawn Patrol is there are test balloons out there,
good.
and they're heading due south right now. So
good.
That's what I got right now. You know, I wanted to buy a hot air balloon, but it's the cost of inflation
Yeah.
is too high.
I get that. Yeah. Okay. Well, man, he's not only an expert when
Punch me in the face.
He's not only an expert in balloons, he's an expert in comedy.
You know, it was all up in the air whether we were going to do it.
Okay.
So I just
break out that laugh track.
I don't even get a rim shot for that. Come on.
This entire bit went down in flames.
Oh.
Too soon?
That's,
Too soon.
I'm going to blow up on you.
Oh, wow.
So
let's not get our wires crossed, huh?
I wish I had better news, but
Yeah,
like
it
I
happens
said,
every
we're
year.
on hold.
Yeah.
But hey, if you're out there driving to work right now and you don't want to go to work, just call in sick and come out to Fiesta Park. It's going to be a wonderful morning out here. We got the balloons that are going to stay on the ground, and
that sounds like the balloon glow,
maybe
which is
we'll
happening
fly.
tonight.
It all depends on what the sun does to lovely Albuquerque.
That's great, man. That's great.
Sounds like everybody just should go to the balloon glow tonight, is what you're saying.
No. I'm confident. I really believe that once the sun comes up, it does change the winds completely. It's going to be warm and sunny, and we'll be flying.
I love that.
So, if we go green, I'll give you a call back.
Okay, perfect.
Right now we're at a yellow flag, which is just standby. If we go green,
all right.
I'll send you a text and let you know that we're going to fly.
Beautiful.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Peterson. Good luck.
Hey,
and be
if
safe. All
anybody's
right. See you later.
out there
All right,
on
bye-bye
their
now.
way to the park,
Okay,
come by
we gotta go. All right.
Q5.
Thank you so much. Okay, bye-bye now. Thank you so much. That guy knows a lot about balloons. He's a fanatic for balloons.
He is our Jim Cantori.
He is. He's the Jim Cantori of the Fiesta.
His energy was a little low. We need him to call back and be like, yeah!
Woo!
Jim Cantori!
Yeah,
baby!
We
got it!
He loves balloons. This is how much Bill Peterson loves balloons.
And you feel the balloon right there with you. It feels so close.
Oh.
And you feel so warm, and you feel so... I mean, your heart just reaches out to this beautiful, beautiful balloon.
That's actual audio from last night. I caught him.
Not real.
Loving his balloons.
No, that's not a thing.
Yeah, that's a thing.
That's not a
That's
thing.
a thing, man.
Keep coming, balloons. More balloons. Bring them. Balloons, balloons, balloons.
Oh, man, I can't believe Balloon Fest is almost over.
Yeah.
Man, why can't we just make it 2 weeks? Huh? Why can't we just extend it?
I know. Yeah.
So great, man.
I was pretty bummed that I was in New York during this time.
Yeah, last night the pictures, the fireworks, I guess the balloons didn't go up last night. Did you hear they had skydivers? They had, I can't remember, it was 4 or 5 skydivers that were lighting off fireworks.
What? In the sky?
In the sky. They were battling each other in the sky, like shooting fireworks at each other.
No.
Yeah, they were.
Are you sure?
I'm serious. It's funny because Kay was
hanging out with Kanye yesterday.
Maybe I was. Kay showed me the video, and it's funny because everybody that was around Kay, the whole crowd was like, "Are those? Wait, are those skydivers?" Because you could kind of see, and all of a sudden you saw the parachute open, and then they're like, they have
like
Roman candles, and they're like shooting off Roman candles.
That's the dumbest thing.
I've never even heard of that.
I'm gonna light that guy's shoot on fire.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't think they were shooting them at each other, but it looked like they were. Yeah. It was a really cool thing.
Superheroes.
The fireworks show looked pretty sweet.
Okay.
You know? The green chili curds. The fried green chili curds. I love it, man.
Mm.
Hey, go ahead, caller. You're live.
Hey, Steve. Hey, Dex. I just wanted to let y'all know, Vivian. I wanted to invite y'all to our wedding on next Friday.
Oh, yeah, we got an invite. Yes. Wait, was it Rosalind that called yesterday that's getting married?
No, it was,
or was
Joelle
Vivian?
the nanny.
Oh, it was Joelle. Okay, so this is Vivian. Okay.
Yeah, Vivian.
All right, I got another wedding.
Vivian, the one with that had the husband that passed away from the energy drinks.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. Well, anyways, Dex, I'll send you the information on on Messenger and Facebook.
Let me check my schedule, man. I got weddings pouring in like crazy.
I know
now.
you
Everyone's
do.
inviting me to
Sadly,
weddings.
I'm not going to be around because next week I'll be celebrating my 16th wedding anniversary.
No
So,
kidding.
yeah,
That's
So
cool.
Chrissy and I aren't going to be around. So
What do you mean?
I
You're not gonna be around?
apologize. I will not be able to be there.
Mm.
So
How do you know what day it is?
I can't say.
How do you know what day it
He's
is?
just said next Friday.
Darn it.
And I know for a fact I won't be around next Friday, but I can't say why.
Okay.
I will be celebrating my wedding anniversary.
Oh, wow. A little surprise for
yes,
Christy, huh?
Thank
Well,
you.
Cool.
Anyways, it's at 3 o'clock at New Beginnings.
Oh, cool. You just
Beautiful.
invited everybody.
That's cool.
I love
What's on the menu? What are we having?
Okay.
Well, it's a BYOP, buy your own plate over at Fiestas afterwards.
You know, hold on one second here. I'm looking at my.
Oh, Rosalind's getting married November 3rd. We can crash her wedding too. Hold on, let me write these down. I
don't know, man. I can't confirm 100% yet. So let me get back to you. You said you hit me up on Facebook.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right, I'll get back to you. My
Okay.
schedule's.
You just sound so pretentious right now, Doug.
I don't know.
Thanks for the invite.
Yeah, man. Thank you
Thanks
so
for
much.
thinking of us.
And,
Congratulations.
we hope you have a beautiful wedding, man.
She talks about you both very highly. So.
I'm sorry.
Well, we love her.
Sorry.
So.
All right. Well, hey, man.
And
we
it's
hope you have a beautiful
It's a Dallas
wedding.
Cowboys team.
Oh. Yeah. Hold on. I just got a text. Yeah, I can't make it.
So what you're telling me is the wedding's gonna have one really good year and like 18 bad, and then like another really, really good year where you're like, nah, this is totally worth it. And then like 16, just a desert, a wasteland,
man,
if you
yeah,
will.
yeah.
Don't set yourself up for that, homie. Just don't. Don't do that.
Yeah, honestly, I've known her for 20 years.
Oh, that's incredible.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
That's good.
Right on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good, man.
Yeah.
Well,
So.
sorry I can't make it, but, you know, hey, wish you the best, buddy.
Okay.
Even if Steve-O, I'll still send the information though.
Thank you.
I don't
Thank
know.
you.
You don't have to do
Yeah,
that.
you could do that. Go
It's a
ahead.
waste of time.
So, okay. Thank
Hey,
you for the
man, we
invite.
love you, dude.
Okay.
Thanks so much.
Let me tell you. All right.
Bye-bye.
Did Britt invite us over for enchiladas?
Yeah, right. I saw that yesterday.
I
was
didn't
like,
see that.
no, she never
I
invited
didn't get
us.
invited
she
for
invited
enchiladas.
me after I gave her a hard time because she didn't invite us. And then she turned it around and said, I always invite you and you always say no. That's a lie. Those enchiladas looked so good, too. You should bring some by this morning. Bring those leftovers by. I'll eat them all day.
I would too, but I'd rather just get invited to hang out. That's weird because they've been to my house a few times, but I've never been invited to theirs. So.
Would you go?
Next Friday, I just realized next Friday, do you realize we couldn't do that anyways because we've got the Village Pizza Party?
Yeah, but he said his is at 3. So.
Yeah, but this is 12 to 2.
Yeah.
Maybe we bring our own pizza.
Hold
BYOP
on.
said, right? Buy
You know
your own
what?
plate.
Now that I look at my
But
calendar.
really, BYOP could be bring your own pizza.
Hold on.
So you come to the Starmy party from 12 to 2.
Pump the brakes.
At,
Pump the brakes.
well, I'm just saying.
I can't make the pizza party.
Yeah, you
I'm
have
busy.
to. Yeah, no, you have to.
I can't.
Yeah, you have to.
No,
Remember?
I got a
So
really important meeting happening that day. You guys want to watch the Aladdin trailer?
Well, there's not a lot of words because it's a teaser. So, is that Arabian Nights I hear in the background?
Yeah, Disney dropped the new trailer for Aladdin. It's just a teaser trailer. And that's all you get, guys. That was it. They gave you like 5 seconds.
Okay.
That's all I got.
I'm gonna tell you guys right now. Disney dropped the teaser trailer for their live-action Aladdin. This is my favorite Disney movie of all time. This is like my number one.
Ooh.
There can be no other. Hands down, the single greatest Disney movie ever
Gosh,
made.
the chills are happening right now.
There's Iago.
I love Diego.
Nope. Nope. Cave of Wonders' mouth isn't even moving. Lame.
Whoa, who's that?
That's clearly not the diamond in the rough. Yeah.
Yeah, lion's mouth moved there. Next summer, guys. Live action Aladdin, starring Will Smith.
Oh man, I love Will Smith. Don't get me wrong, but Oh gosh, already? No,
No, you can't do it. You're not into it.
No.
How come, man? What's up?
Because Robin Williams is the genie.
He's dead.
Robin
though.
Williams.
He can't. It's not like they can bring him back.
I just try to think of more iconic roles. Like, think of a person that did a role so incredibly well that it was like no one should ever try and touch that role. Because Robin Williams as the genie is one of those roles.
Vin Diesel in
Get
Chronicles.
out of my life forever. Get out.
What?
Go.
Chronicles of Riddick. Nobody should ever touch.
Shut your pretty mouth and get out.
Okay.
Aladdin is the greatest Disney movie ever created. I've made my boys watch it 140,000 times. Brody knows every word to Aladdin.
So you're just like...
I made him go to the musical.
You're like 90% of the comments that I'm reading of the YouTube video. I won't watch it because there's no Robin Williams. I just won't. There's nobody can replace Robin. Come on, get out of here. Yeah, they
Somebody
can.
said Bruce Willis is John McClane. Dude,
Yeah, what if Will Smith is better? You know what? This happens all the time. Whenever they come out with a new Batman, whenever
better?
they come out with a Joker,
I'm sorry, did you just
it's
say
like
better?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Better than Robin Williams.
How do you
Genie.
know, man?
Because
Will Smith
Because Robin Williams
is a triple
Genie.
threat, bro. Okay,
Yeah, I get that. Don't get me wrong. And it's Guy Ritchie directing, but Caleb said Jim Carrey might have been able to pull off the genie. It's Will Smith.
Who's playing Abu?
See, okay, I know this is stupid,
Does it say on
but
the
he is
IMDb?
not in the trailer, and I don't know if Apu's going to be in it.
I just spelled Aladdin. There we go. IMDb. Okay, let's see here.
Because there was like a bird that looked like Iago, but is it actually going to be Iago? Do they have these characters? See, look, Jafar, Sultan, Genie, Jasmine.
Wow.
Oh, weird.
Oh.
No Apu.
Okay.
No Iago.
Who are all these people?
So what I'm...
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm already
Will
out.
Smith's the only one I know. Do you know any of those other actors in there? No, I don't know. Okay, well. Who's this guy who's playing Aladdin? He's a good-looking dude. He totally looks like Aladdin, too. I mean, they nailed that. That's a good Aladdin right there. Minna Masoud?
Abu will not be in it, by the way.
Oh, well. I feel like they need Abu.
Duh.
All right. Who's, let's see here.
Is Raja in it?
Let's see who Jasmine.
Oh, look. Raja's not in it either.
Naomi Scott is playing Jasmine.
How can Naomi Scott even be Jasmine without Raja? Everyone needs a tiger.
Thought I saw Raja on here.
Weird.
Maybe not. Maybe they, obviously they haven't listed everybody yet, So just hold your horses, man. Just saying.
Nope.
Wow.
Nope.
Oh man, Kevin Matadine plays the carpet seller. That's cool.
Get out of my life.
Okay.
Look, see Prince Ali's what is that, guard? It's set up there. So I wonder if there's you have to go up. It was actually like a roll. So I'm going, oh, Prince Ali's servant. I'm willing to bet this clown is supposed to be like Abu and some. No!
Tunkay Goon?
No!
Wow. You know what? You do this all the time, man. And then you're watching, you're going to
Jared
tell
says,
us it's
who's
your
playing
favorite
the rug?
movie.
No rug.
Who's playing the rug?
Wow, I'm losing to a rug. Gosh, guys, I'm telling you. Thebes says stop it. You guys are totally going to watch it. I'm sure I'm going to watch it, and I'm just going to be
here's the
arms
thing.
crossed the whole time.
Are we going to have the song? Come with me, and you'll see.
Sorry, guys. I'm sorry, guys. We can't do it anymore.
Imagination. What? That's the song that Jasmine and Aladdin sing together. Come with me.
That is Gene Wilder in a film called Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
I think you probably should check that. I don't know. You know what? Hey, I think this is going to be good. I mean, look at Tarzan. Look at what was the other live action that they did? The Jungle Book.
Yeah, but
they were great.
See, and so that's my thing. They had the talking animals, obviously, because it was the Jungle Book and they had to. But Aladdin, so far, if you're looking at it, there's no Iago, there's no Abu, there's no Raja. So it seems like they've taken away the animals.
You're being a party pooper right now. I don't appreciate it.
You know who's being a party pooper? Disney. trying to remake their greatest film ever.
Let's watch
and
the trailer
they don't
one more
need
time.
to.
Let's just watch it one more time. Get the goose.
So I got an insider look, actually, at Aladdin, and unfortunately, it looks like they tried to get Raja and Abu, but they couldn't train the tiger, and he ended up eating the monkey.
Are you being serious, bro?
No. Will Smith, by the way, guys, plays the genie. We've had a few people asking who's playing the genie in the new Aladdin
Yeah, come on,
film.
he's gonna be great. Will Smith just needs to make it his own and not try to be like Robin Williams. And that's what I hope happens.
Somebody said the people that are excited will be excited about Aladdin only until they see Will Smith. I don't know how I feel about him as genie. He has ginormous shoes to fill.
How dare you!
That's one of the most iconic roles ever.
Well, if
in
there's
my
one
opinion.
person that could do it, it's Will Smith, okay? Or
Man.
Jamie Foxx. Either one. You pick.
If Robin Williams hadn't passed away, I think it might have possibly been a different story where it's like, well, he got his blessing and they did this and all the. Nah, man. I'm sure I'll end up seeing it at some point, but
Okay, well.
yeah, no.
We got to take a break, guys. All right, hang out with us. Live from the Dreamstyle Remodeling Star 88 Studios. We'll be right back.
Skip Heitzig gives us a glimpse of the future in this hotspot.
So God made the worlds. God will uncreate the worlds. He'll destroy the earth. All that will be left then is energy. And God will make something brand new.
There is an amazing day coming for those who trust in Jesus. Check this out from Skip Heitzig. Check this out.
God will wipe away every tear. There won't be Kleenex in heaven. God will get to the very root of all of the problems, and they won't exist there. No tears. No tears.
Hotspot.
It says there will be no more death. You'll never go to a funeral again. You'll never visit a cemetery.
Subscribe to the Skip Heitzig podcast on your mobile device.
You know what heaven's going to be? It's going to be God continually blowing your mind with His power, His majesty, His glory, and His love.
Get more from Skip at connectwithskip.com.
It's going to take God all of eternity to show you the fullness of who He is and how much He loves you.
Hotspot.
A supernova on Star 88 with David Jeremiah.
Mark 7:11-13, Jesus teaches that when you go to the Word of God and you try to get away from its impact by adding your own words and interpretation, you are in exact violation of the law that you supposedly are building a fence around. They were hypocrites, and they were substituting outer ritual for inner reality. They drew near to God with their lips, and their heart was far from Him. And according to Jesus, the violation of the Corban rule was not an isolated infraction, because He says at the end, and many such things you do. You do a lot of this stuff. This is not the only thing Jesus says. You're always doing this. Trying to figure out a way not to live under the impact of the law by coming up with your own traditions.
Turning Point with David Jeremiah. Don't miss it on our sister station, KNKT, weekdays at 11 a.m. on 107.1 FM. This is KLYT, Albuquerque, Santa Fe, Star 88, New Mexico's fresh alternative.
Never have I found someone like you. You call my every move. Know me better than I know myself. I got nothing to prove. Even now in the darkest hour, even now in the darkest hour, I know that you're hearing me. I know that you're hearing me. Even now am I wandering, even now am I wandering. I know that you're here with me, I know. Even if I run away, I know that you're there for me. 'Cause you're my sunshine, you're my go-to. It's a free fall, you're my parachute. broken, yeah, I'm flawed, I know, but you don't seem to care. Piece by piece, you put me back again. You give me one more chance. Even now when the dark is out, even now when the dark is out, I know that you're hearing me, I know that you're hearing me. Even now am I wandering, even now am I wandering. I know that you're here with me, I know. Even if I run away, I know that you're there for me, for me. 'Cause you're my one shot, you're my go-to. It's a free fall, you're my parachute.
You are my starshine, my only starshine. You make me happy when the skies are gray. You'll never know how much I love you. Please don't take my starshine away.
So beautiful. So beautiful. Oh, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the show. How's everybody doing?
I'm good. I mean, sorry, I just figured since nobody else was going to answer, I'm all right.
Balloons are a go. They're a go.
Incoming
They're a
balloons,
go.
more
They're a
balloons,
go.
bring them, balloons,
There it go,
balloons,
guys.
balloons.
We have launch. We have launch.
Do we?
Yeah, I got a text from Aeronaut Peterson. He's on the field, and he texted in saying, "We're a go. We're a go. Green light. Green light." I don't know if that green light is what it means. But yeah, it's going to be a beautiful morning. Balloon Fiesta. Enjoy it, guys. If you've never been, you need to go. You need to experience it. Please be safe while you drive. No texting and driving. Focus on the road. It's tough. I get it. It's beautiful. Just watching the balloons in the sky. But be careful. Be careful. You guys can chime in, be a part of the show. 505-338-3700. And we're live on Facebook and YouTube. Just search Star 88 FM. And what's the live line number to text in?
505-585-LIVE. 505-585-5483. You want to text in and be a part of the show?
We're just talking about Aladdin. Disney just released the live action trailer, the tease. They don't
And it is
give
just
you
that.
too much.
No.
Steve was a little upset about it.
You see Aladdin? Dude, it's my I shouldn't say the greatest because I'm sure there's some that would go, no way, bro, this one. It is my absolute all-time favorite Disney movie. Like I remember
feel like you say that a lot about a bunch of different things.
about Disney movies?
Yeah, bro.
Have I ever said anything other than Aladdin is the greatest Disney movie of all time? Do you remember when we had the Final Four with not Pixar but
You know
Disney
what?
films?
You might be right. I'm
Aladdin
just-
is the greatest, followed closely
Make
by The
sure
Lion
these
King.
Facts are straight.
Yeah.
No fake news here.
No fake news here. It's been my favorite since it came out in November
All right, so you're bummed.
1992.
You're kind of bummed, and you're a little upset
I had the
after watching the
soundtrack,
trailer.
I own the movie. I was that nerdy dude that
Okay.
seriously listened to it in all the time. It was my favorite movie.
Hold on. Let
Yeah.
me fire you up for the movie. Okay.
Okay,
All right.
okay.
Let me fire you up
All right.
because you know that Aladdin has one of the greatest songs ever.
It really does.
Let
It
me-
really
hey,
does.
Let me sing it for you.
Go ahead.
Till as old as time.
Okay.
True as it can be.
No.
Barely even friends.
No, this is not the
Then
right movie.
somebody
This is not the right
bends
movie, Dex. You're doing it again.
Unexpectedly.
No, that's actually not even the melody.
That is one of the greatest songs ever in a cartoon. You know it.
Okay.
I know it. Everyone knows it.
And can I tell you,
Just
that's
a
hilarious.
little
Okay,
change. Small to say the least. Both a little scared. Hey, I know you're scared, bro. Neither one prepared.
Okay, so give me that next line. What is that next line again?
Aladdin and Jafar.
No. Here's the
I
thing,
think that was a
my
typo.
bro.
Somebody put Beauty and the Beast in there. That's definitely a typo.
Here's the deal. I'm glad you mentioned that one, because that is a ginormous reason why I'm so hesitant for an Aladdin remake, because that remake was terrible.
Okay.
Fight me. It was so bad. It was so very bad. It was a hollow shell of the original animated film. Emma Watson was not the best. It was a little odder having a live action girl fall in love with this giant werewolf thing.
Yeah.
The shining moment of that movie was Ewan McGregor. Like, that was it. It was such a bad movie. Ladies, I'm sorry. You fight me on it all day long. I thought it was a really bad remake.
Hold on a second. I think I might have pulled up the wrong lyrics. Hold
sorry.
on.
Okay.
You know what? Here it is. All right. Okay. I want to get you fired up for the movie, you know, because I'm disappointed
Yeah, go
that
ahead.
you didn't get the goosies like
I
I
did- I
had when I
really
watched the
didn't.
trailer.
I really didn't.
All right, here we go. Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl?
The
girl who
has
He's getting fired up, guys.
everything. You're wrong. Although
Look at this
See, okay,
trove.
do
What?
you notice that there's a trend here? You're picking songs from movies that you think are Aladdin, even though they're not. That
I'm
was
pretty
like
sure
the
that's
best
Aladdin.
time period, because you've got Beauty and the Beast, you've got The Little Mermaid, you've got Aladdin, you've got The Lion King. That was the best. But why are you trying to just redo that all? Why can't we just make new movies?
Because that's what we do, Steve-O. That's what we do, all right?
Oh, this is going to be so bad. Oh, see, Paul says I actually have to agree with Steve-O. I saw that one with my wife and girls and hated it. Somebody else said agreed. Couldn't even watch the entire movie. That remake of Beauty and the Beast was tragically bad.
You're tragically bad. Just saying.
Somebody said, actually, no, disagree with you. The Jumanji remake is way better than the original.
Really?
I never saw it. And can you believe that?
You never saw
I
it?
didn't see the, no.
All right, I got it.
Okay.
Okay, trying to inspire Steve-O, trying to get him pumped up for new Jumanji. Disney launched the trailer. We don't know yet if the song from Aladdin's going to be in it yet. We hope.
Actually,
we pray.
we do. Guy Ritchie,
we need
Guy
prayer
Ritchie,
warriors out there to
the
pray.
The director has actually said that they are going to be using some of the original songs, much like Beauty and the Beast did.
And let me
with that
sing the theme, that
tragic
song from
remake.
Aladdin, because I know you love my voice. I know you get pumped up every time I sing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Somewhere out there beneath the pale moonlight,
That's not even Disney, man.
someone's thinking of me. Somewhere out there. Somewhere.
No, that's not even the
dreams
song.
come.
Dude, that's not even Disney. That was in
What?
American
What is it
Tail.
then? What?
That's Feifel the rat, little mouse thing in American
hold
Tail,
on.
which
Wait,
was
you know
not
what?
even a
Yeah.
Disney
Oh, no,
film.
you're
It
right.
wasn't even Disney.
What
so,
a great movie and song that
Gosh.
was, though.
Yeah.
Man,
Oh,
Google is
can't
just
wait till they
messing up
remake
today.
that one.
I put in Aladdin theme song, and these are the
Yeah.
things that pull up. Something wrong with Google today.
Rosalind says, am I the only one not digging the live action movies from Disney? Clearly not. And how do you make Aladdin without Robin Williams?
Here we go again. That's all we're gonna hear. It's what they said when the new when Christian Bale took over as Batman. They're like, oh, God, this isn't gonna be good at all.
And it wasn't. His bad
What?
voice was so dumb.
Okay.
Prove me wrong. Tell me that the bad voice wasn't so dumb.
You're telling me Val Kilmer wasn't a great Batman? You're telling me?
George Clooney?
Yeah, they were great. Michael Keaton was great too, but you know what? They all brought a different spin, a different level of acting to each role.
There's no removing Robin Williams from the genie, so I just can't.
Aladdin calling in from the desert. Good morning. Go ahead, Aladdin.
Hey.
Hey.
It's a whole new world.
Oh, Sam Swan, I am so happy you're calling in because you are a musical man, and we are in a quarrel. Yeah. We're in a quarrel. We need a pastor, and you can be our mediator, if you will, because Disney just released the teaser trailer for the live-action Aladdin, and I want to burn it to the ground. Is that wrong?
Typical Steve-O.
No, not necessarily. Just depends on why.
He's going to watch it and
I haven't
love
been
it.
listening because I'm out here at the Fiesta. I'm on the field. At the Fiesta.
Okay.
So I haven't been able to listen.
Before we go any further, I need to know if I can trust you. How did you feel about the Beauty and the Beast remake?
I liked it.
Get out of my life.
See? It was a great movie. Had its own spin. It was fine. There was nothing wrong with it.
I wouldn't necessarily say it was great. Yeah. I enjoyed it.
Good. See, it was a good movie.
I thought it was pretty well done.
Sure.
Can you guys name one iconic actor that was in the original Beauty and the Beast? Real quick.
With the Hellboy guy. What's his name?
Ron
Perlman.
Yeah. Wrong Beauty and the Beast iteration. That was the TV show.
Oh, you mean the TV show?
Yeah, that was not. That's Ron Perlman. That is incorrect. I'm just saying.
I was so long ago.
I don't remember.
I don't
remember.
Who was it?
Yeah. So
no
one. That's my point. There's some big shoes to fill with that genie.
No, there's no doubt about that. No doubt about that. You're talking about the Aladdin now? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be. Who did they say is going to be?
It's Will Smith.
Yeah, has Will Smith ever let us down? Let's ask that question. Has he ever let us down?
Wild West.
What? One of the greatest westerns of all time.
I need to leave.
Oh my goodness!
Sam
I just have a question: is the genie going to be from West Philadelphia? I'm just curious about that. I mean,
if he was, I might go with that. I mean, if you're going to change it up, you might as well just go big.
Wouldn't that be hilarious if his first thing out of the lamp, he starts singing the theme for Fresh Prince? Wouldn't that be sick?
It might happen. You know, Hollywood's messed up in that weird sort of way, so you never know.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, you're live down at the Balloon Fiesta for the launch of the balloons.
Yeah, we got a green flag, and the special shapes are inflating, and some of them are already up in the air, and not necessarily the special shapes, but the regular balloons, and it's we're kind of in the middle of we're south of the center stage, where they do the national anthem and all that stuff.
Of course, yes.
And I can see the cow inflating.
Oh, the cow.
And I'm standing on the south side of where the Rainbow Riders they have that big line of balloons right there. I'm on the south side of them. Normally I'm on the north side. I see a jack-o'-lantern balloon inflating right now.
Oh, no way. I haven't seen that one.
Are you allowed to look at those?
Yeah.
You're Baptist.
Yeah, turn your eyes. Turn your eyes. Shield your eyes.
At the end of the month, there's this thing.
I'm only looking at it with one eye. I'm only looking at it with one eye.
Oh.
Yeah. And I'm praying with the other eye. So I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing the New Mexico True balloon with the Dia de la Muerta skull on the front.
Oh, that's
cool.
Oh my gosh.
Against that too.
Yes.
So,
rebuke it. Rebuke it.
I'm surrounded by evil right now.
Oh my gosh. Are you okay?
It's a great day to be at the Balloon Fiesta Park.
Are you okay?
I think I'm okay.
Okay.
I think I am.
You sound a little nervous.
Oh man.
Well, I'm just not used to this much evil.
Yeah, I know.
I'm used to evil in smaller doses, like in deacons meetings and things like that. But,
or when you're at Albertsons or Smith's and you walk by the alcohol.
With the alcohol aisle, where I crash into something else because I have my eyes closed because I can't even look upon evil. Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
Yeah. Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Perfect.
Hey, I miss you guys this morning.
Miss you
be there with you.
Miss you too.
Enjoy your family.
But it's beautiful out here. It's so beautiful out here, and we got some of our kids here with us, and we're just having a great time.
Good, man.
But I just want to call in and say hey, and I love you guys, and I'll see you next week.
All right. You be safe.
You will.
You be safe. You stay off those balloons.
Will.
You don't go riding in those balloons, all right?
Oh, don't you worry. Jesus said, "And lo, I am with you always."
Beautiful.
I am not getting in a balloon.
Beautiful.
I promise you.
I love it. Love you.
Sam Swan, everybody. I love it.
All right, we'll see you, man.
Hey, love you guys.
Love you
Talk
too,
to
man.
later.
All right.
Love that guy, man.
He's a good dude.
The balloons are up, guys.
Good. That's exciting. That's really exciting. Hey, I got to give a shout out to a Starmy member, Josh, who listens in Ohio. Totally calling me out, and he's right. Now, I'm gonna.
Oh, I saw. Yeah, you're right.
I'm gonna differentiate, but he is right.
I knew it.
Meet the Robinsons. He said Meet the Robinsons has been mentioned more than once as Steve-O's favorite Disney.
Thank you very much.
So here's the difference. We were talking Pixar animation, which is like that computer CGI. And so you're right. You're very right. But hand-drawn animation.
I knew it.
I'm differentiating.
Thank you, Starmy.
So,
thank you so much for that.
Because it wasn't a Pixar film. It was technically a Disney film. I love Meet the Robinsons. But if you're telling me that I have to choose one or the other, Meet the Robinsons or Aladdin, like they're hanging over a cliff and I'm holding on to both and I have to let one go, I won't even like hesitate to let go Meet the Robinsons. That's my favorite like CGI animated film, but it doesn't even touch Aladdin. Like nothing touches that movie. Robin Williams as the genie is one of the most iconic roles. I'm looking up most iconic roles
hold on.
in film.
Starmy,
Most
let's mark Steve-O's
iconic
words right now. Let's
roles
write his words down because
of all time.
as soon as this movie drops, Aladdin, and Steve-O watches it, he's going to come back on the show and he's going to say this was one of the greatest films he's ever watched in his life.
Dude, you know what?
I just know it.
That would be insanity if I said that.
Wait, no, well,
because somebody did have a great point. The original Beauty and the Beast, there was a very famous actress in that film, Angela Lansbury, Mrs. Potts, and the new Mrs. Potts, Emma Thompson.
What's wrong with Emma Thompson?
She's amazing, but that was just a bad movie. Okay, 100 greatest movie characters of all time. I wonder if animated films are going to be mentioned in this. Because as I'm looking at them, we'll have to wait and see.
I was going to say,
because
Rambo?
number 100 was Edna from The Incredibles.
Oh, wow.
Nutcapes! Okay. So do we take this one seriously? Oh, there's some really good ones on
Who's
here.
this by? This is by Empire Online.
Yeah.
Who are
Oh,
they?
Woody's on
what
there.
What do they know?
All right. I'm going to go all the way down to the top. Oh, okay.
Oh, sure.
Most iconic movie role of all time. Anyone?
Maverick, Top Gun.
That's a good one. I wonder where he is, but I would have probably guessed this one. Harrison Ford. He was in a film called Raiders of the Lost Ark. Indiana Jones came in number 1.
He's definitely top 5. I don't know number 1.
Now, here's something interesting. Number 2 most iconic movie characters of all time was James Bond. But James Bond's been played by like 5 people.
It's all right. It's cool.
6 people, my bad.
It's all right. That's
I always
okay.
forget George Lazenby. Number 3,
wow.
Han Solo.
Another Harrison Ford.
Good job, Harrison Ford. Although I will say the new one is absolutely phenomenal. So Batman was number 4.
Which Batman, though? Which Batman?
Yeah, but it's got all of the
it's
actors.
got all of them?
So I'm like, we can't use this one. The Joker.
John McClane. Okay.
Yeah, Tyler Durden.
Okay.
Darth Vader.
Darth Vader there.
And the dude rounding out the top 10.
Yeah, see, no.
See, look at that. Marty McFly.
Ooh, I agree with
These
that.
are characters, though. These aren't like
Where's,
the actual actors.
Any Vin Diesel on there?
No, there will not be any Vin. If there's
Man,
Vin
Tom
Diesel
Cruise.
on
We haven't
the
seen
list,
Tom Cruise yet. Why haven't we seen Tom Cruise?
I haven't seen Tom Cruise.
We haven't seen Tom Cruise.
No, maybe he just hasn't had a very iconic role.
Are you kidding me? Ethan Hunt? Come on.
Yeah. Jay Marie this morning actually said that movie's at the Dollar Theater, and I need to go see it.
Mm-hmm. You should.
So,
Ooh, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
yeah, Gandalf, Peter Venkman.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, there
These are
goes
characters.
Rocky.
These aren't actors.
Yeah, that's true. Oh. All right. I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess.
See, this is according to like the Academy. This is like one of those like fancy to do websites. It's the finest movie performances of all time.
A whole new world.
See, because number 1 is T.E. Lawrence, played by Peter O'Toole in Lawrence of Arabia.
You don't have to call him that. Dude.
Number 2,
very nice.
Terry Malloy, played by
Who is that?
Marlon Brando on The Waterfront. I just don't think we're going to see a Robin Williams as the genie on this list either.
How dare you?
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. Number 15, Tom Hanks. Big.
Oh.
Greatest movie performances of all time.
Yeah.
They even have Johnny Depp in the top 20.
Get out of here.
Edward Scissorhands.
Oh, okay. I agree with that. Yeah.
Weird. Yeah, no.
Okay.
We're just going to have to wait and see, guys.
Yep. I hope you guys remember, mark it down. Steve-O is saying that Aladdin is going to be terrible, and he hates that Will Smith is playing
Didn't say that.
the genie. I don't know.
I will say if Abu
why,
is not
but-
in it, if Iago's not in it,
You
if
know
they
what?
try and just go...
Maybe they're just keeping it secret right now. Maybe they don't want to spoil it.
That will go a long way. Because there was a rumor about a year ago that they had tapped the original voice actor, Patrick whatever, I can't remember his name.
Patrick Stewart?
No.
Patrick Warburton?
Gosh, now I have to go back to my source.
Patrick Lewis?
It was from the Disney Insider. One source claims that Frank Walker, who was the original voice of Abu, is returning to reprise his role as Abu.
Mm-hmm.
That would be very interesting.
Okay, well, there you go. You just read it. You're going to be fine. You're going to be fine, man.
We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see.
You're so emotional. I get it. I get it, man. I get it.
See, Stacy says, I don't agree with you, Dex. If Aladdin is Steve-O's favorite, it's going to be very hard to convince him the remake is any good whatsoever. However,
not true. So many remakes.
Han Solo.
Remakes, yeah, see?
The Solo movie.
See?
I was downing so hard because I was hesitant. I was curious. I thought Donald Glover looked great as Lando, and then I went and saw it, and it's quite possibly my favorite movie of the year.
Yep, he loved Ben Affleck as Batman.
Seen it 100 times.
He loved it. Yeah.
That's actually not wrong. I actually really like Ben Affleck.
Yeah, see? All right. We got to take a break, guys. We have to.
Do we?
We do. We have to.
Hey, we need to, I need to say this real quick, actually, some breaking news. The flyover ramp from I-25 southbound to I-40 eastbound has been completely closed after a semi-truck hauling cattle has rolled over on the overpass.
Oh, gosh, man.
So, just so you know, not only are you contending with the Balloon Fiesta traffic on the north end of town, however, like I-25 southbound to I-40 eastbound, completely closed.
Yeah.
They're waiting for a replacement cattle hauler. That's got to be located first. The cattle will still need to be transferred, which is posing a challenge to the authorities right now. There are 2 agents from the livestock board on their way to the scene.
Wow.
So, I mean, I'm not kidding, guys. It's going to be a big mess for a long time.
Well, it's southbound, I-25 southbound.
To I-40 eastbound, yes.
So at least, I mean, Balloon Fiesta's going north. So
right. I'm just saying.
But yeah.
I'm just saying. That's a big deal.
That's a big deal. All right, live from the Dreamstyle Remodeling Star 88 Studios. Hang out with us. We're live on Facebook and YouTube at Star 88 FM. We'll be right back.
What's next for our world? Here's Skip Heitzig with this hotspot.
One of the great attributes of God is that he knows the end from the beginning. He has omniscience, and he can tell what's going to happen before it even happens.
And get this about the Lord.
He makes hundreds of detailed predictions so that when they come to pass, people will look at the fulfillment and look back at the great God who made them and place their faith and trust in him.
Here's a sizzling point from Skip.
The second coming of Jesus Christ is the culmination of all Christian hope throughout all of the centuries. Our Lord taught us to pray, "Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven."
Find Skip's full teaching library at connectwithskip.com. Now this from Skip.
So when you think of what's next, also think of what will happen after that next thing. Ultimately, we're going to be with him in glory.
Hotspot.
Here's a quote from D.L. Moody. The best way to show that a stick is crooked is not to argue about it or spend time denouncing it, but to lay a straight stick alongside it. That's a solar flare on Star 88.
Lately I've been reeling, watching the nightly news. Don't seem to find the rhythm, just wanna sing the blues. Feels like a song that never stops. Feels like it's never gonna. Gotta get that fire back in my bones like it's never gonna. Gotta get that fire back in my bones before my heart turns into stone. So when somebody please pass the megaphone, I'll shout it on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, hear my prayer tonight. I'm singing to the sky. Give me strength to raise my voice. Let me testify. Oh, hear my prayer tonight. 'Cause this is do or die. The time has come to make a choice. And I choose. Let it move. Let it move. Let it move. Yeah, I choose. Let it move you. Let it move. Let it move. Though I walk through the valley in the shadow of night, oh, with you by my side, I'm stepping into the light. I choose. Let it move you. Let it move. Let it move you. I need that joy, 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 joy down in my heart to stay. I need that joy, 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 joy down in my heart to stay. Joy, 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 joy down in my heart to stay.
Here's Chris Hodges with a challenge to live a reproducing spiritual life.
The things you've heard me say, Paul, I've said to you, Timothy, in the presence of many witnesses, I need you, I'm Paul, you, Timothy, I need you now to take it to reliable men who will be able to teach others also. I call this a generational sentence. Generational sentence. In other words, Paul was living his life generationally. He wasn't thinking about just his ministry. He was thinking about how his ministry would affect the generations beyond. In fact, I want to give you just a little diagram for it. Yeah, Paul, it's a 4-generation sentence. Paul saying to Timothy, I want you to take it, give it to reliable men who will teach others also. Now, I want you to see this. I want you, if you're serious about serving God, I want you to take the challenge to start living your life generationally. Let me say it this way. God builds his kingdom through relational connections. You need to know that. The work that God is doing on the planet right now, he's doing it, his plan is doing it through relational connections.
That's Chris Hodges and a Star 88 PowerPoint. The Morning Invasion with Dex and Steve-O.
Yeah. Whoa.
Mr. Hanky?
Cash. Let me... I have 2 things before I let you guys go.
Yes, go ahead.
The first thing is...
Cash want to say something?
Cash doesn't want to say anything. All right, so I want to rewind the tape just a few minutes.
Okay.
And that woman that was talking about adding on to all the coffee stuff, I think it's kind of judgmental because let me ask you guys a question.
Yes.
Hey, quiet down in the back. This is Daddy's turn.
I want to hear what Elmo has to say.
Sounds like
She's
Elmo.
In the back. She says no, it's Sophie's turn.
I just hear like Muppets
No,
in
it's
the background.
it's Sophie's turn.
The theater of the mind is brilliant right now. Keep trying to talk with the Muppets.
All right. So, even though was talking about adding on all the coffee, let me ask you guys a question.
Yes.
Hey, it's Daddy's turn. Be quiet. If you go to a really nice steakhouse,
Yes.
and you order a fillet,
Yes.
and they offer you béarnaise sauce.
Oh no. Oh. Buck.
Hello? Are you there?
Buck.
Did the robots take over?
You cut out there for
that
a second.
was crazy.
You cut out there.
Are
You're
you
back.
going through the Bosky?
I said if you order a steak, a fillet,
Okay.
and somebody offers you béarnaise sauce, are you going to turn it down?
No.
No. Hence, you can get other stuff in your coffee. That woman's being kind of judgmental. That's all I'm saying.
What? That's what this whole conversation's been for? What a waste.
Yeah.
Oh, what a waste.
Go ahead, let Sophie say something. I feel like she needs to say something.
Yeah, I feel like that would have been more entertaining.
No, they're having a battle royale in the back right now. Sophie and Cash are.
Okay.
They're fighting in their little booster seats. So.
I love it.
Anyway.
I love everything about it. You are destroying your cool guy late night image on Coyote, buddy.
Yep.
This is
you
real
remember
life.
when I was single and I didn't have any kids?
Yeah.
Life was completely different for me.
Yeah.
Now this is what
This
my
is
life
your
is.
life. Whoa.
Hey, have fun with that.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Did Cash just punch his sister?
Oh, man.
Oh.
Amazing.
Sliding all the way out of his booster seat like it's around his face right now.
Okay.
Get a handle on your life, man.
Okay, bye-bye. See you later.
Wow.
Wow, that's
Guys,
butt, guys.
it's not all glamorous.
That's why when you're old, you
It's
shouldn't have
not
kids.
all glamorous.
The Morning Invasion with Tex and Steve-O.
What's going on in the news today?
Florida's panhandle is one huge disaster zone. Our lives, everything we have is gone.
It was awful. I was scared. Houses in the water, cars picked up and dragged or thrown.
10 minutes from Kanye West with the president today inside the Oval Office.
If he don't look good, we don't look good.
The sell-off on Wall Street continued, giving the Dow its biggest two-day loss since February.
Disturbing surveillance video seen for the first time by a jury. A teenager lost and looking for directions. The homeowner coming out firing.
First Lady Melania Trump.
I could say I'm the most bullied person on the world.
You think you're the most bullied person in the world?
One of them.
A rocket launch failure forced a NASA astronaut and a Russian cosmonaut to make an emergency landing.
Nick Hague and Alexei Ovchinin were rescued without injury.
Social Security just announced a 2.8% benefit increase starting next year.
Beautiful, beautiful. I don't even know what that means. Danny Goki going to be on the show at 9. Yeah, Danny Goki going to be hanging out with us at 9 o'clock. He's going to be in town. We'll give you all the details coming up. What's your favorite Danny Goki song, Steve-O? What's your favorite go-to Goki song?
Oh, man.
Ooh, I like that. The go-to Goki.
Tale as old as time. I can't stop singing it.
Oh, it's one of my favorites, too.
Yeah.
Rumor has it that he's going to be singing the theme song for the new Aladdin.
Okay.
We're going to talk to him about it. I made that up. It's not true, guys.
It's not true at all.
We're definitely going to talk to him about if he could. Here's the question. Besides what your favorite decade is.
Yeah.
Okay. That's first and foremost. Second question. Favorite Disney movie? And to piggyback on that, go ahead, Steve-O.
I have no idea where you're.
What theme song would you
want
perform?
played at your funeral?
Oh, no way. I mean,
if you
that's a good one.
I mean, if you could have any theme song.
It's not bad. That's not bad.
We'll be talking to him at 9 o'clock. Danny Goki. Really looking forward to that. Playing Legacy tonight. He's in the ABQ.
Oh, it's tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Good for him, man.
Yeah.
Good for him. Had no idea. All right. Yeah.
Yep, tonight,
All right.
bro.
Cool, man.
Tonight,
Cool.
Hope Encounters tour at Legacy Church.
All right, I wanted to give a shout out real quick.
Do
Man,
it.
I don't even know his name. Darn it. Okay, here it is. My buddy Matt.
Yeah.
Buddy Matt Westbrook. Sorry, I don't know if you wanted me to say your full name, but
Wow, you just did.
I did,
What a
and he was a Buck and Dex listener, and he just found out that we. I've
I've been doing a show for 3 years.
I had a show, and
yeah,
he didn't even know.
3 years, guys.
No idea.
3 years in the Albuquerque metro area.
3 years.
So,
3 years in December.
Yeah.
We've been doing this morning show. Yeah, but hey, welcome to the show. Can't wait to hear what you think of it. I mean, we're just like the Buck and Dex show. I mean,
No, we're not.
Steve-O was well-trained before we started this 3 years ago to act and talk just like Aaron Buck Burnett.
Yeah.
That
was pretty good. That's pretty good.
Give it to me one more time.
Yeah.
No. Is Buck here? That sounded just like Buck.
Yeah. Oh, you know what we need to bring back then? We need to bring back the traffic and weather thing that we used to do. What did we used to do? No, time and temperature thing.
Time and temperature. It is 7:38.
High today of 53 degrees. I guess I should check the weather.
Yeah, you nailed that. I feel like Buck is with me right now.
That's because he never knew what it was actually going to be.
Is Buck's spirit inside you right now?
No.
Is the spirit of Buck here?
No.
I feel like he
He's
is.
still alive.
I feel like he is.
It's currently 50 degrees right now.
Ooh, 50 degrees,
Guys,
huh?
Yeah, high today of 70.
That guy never knew what the temperature was.
Yeah.
That was his only job to do on the show. And he could never.
Can we
ever
bring
get
that
it.
back? Can we
Yeah.
please
Time
bring
and
that
temperature?
back?
That was like my. That was part of the formula, part of the staple.
I know.
You know.
I'm bringing it back, guys. Bringing it back. You guys
Management
wanted it?
says they don't want it.
Time and temp? We're doing it.
Management says they don't want it.
Who's management?
Oh, okay, well.
Papa John Murphy?
Papa John Murphy.
Yeah. Bet you didn't realize they were one and the same.
Okay. Yeah, it is
All them
7:39.
Papas. High today of 70 degrees.
Is it really 70? I got to double check
Yes.
that.
Oh my gosh, you don't have to double check me.
I'm just acting
You
like
don't have to
I
double
used
check
to
me.
when I did the show with Buck. Just roll with it, dude.
Okay.
Let me double check, make sure you're okay, man. Yep. Okay. Good job. You know what? Got to fact check these days. You know, it's 2018, the year of fake news. It's the last thing we want to do. Anyways, yeah. So welcome if you are new to the show. You stumbled upon us somehow. Welcome. You're the Starmy. That's your name. Much like the Ed Jarmy, you're the Starmy. Take it, brand it, tattoo it, remember it. You can get a lot of free stuff with that. Say you're Starmy and you just get in everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude,
Yeah.
I got into Frontier last week by saying that.
No kidding.
Yeah,
Lies! You got into Frontier?
No, I think.
They just let you right in after you said
I
it.
walked right in the front door.
Yeah? And you said,
I am
Starmy.
Starmy.
I am Starmy.
And they were like, okay, what can we get you? This line, please. I'm like,
okay. Cool. Does that the code word is Starmy.
Okay.
Does that get me anything?
No,
Hello?
the password. The password is.
The password is Starmy. Okay. There are towns where you can get arrested for trick-or-treating. What is this? Oh, if you're over
I hate this town.
If you're over the age of 12.
Did you not read the entire headline? This is the headline, guys. There are towns where you can get arrested for trick-or-treating if you're over 12. Like, you just didn't even finish the sentence.
Here's the thing, my
He's
dude.
not good at
Hey,
reading.
Here's the dude, my deal.
Here's the deal, my bro.
Here is the deal, my bro.
If you're going to steal my
Okay.
line, at least get it
Listen,
right.
You need to understand the art of a tease, okay? All I was doing. It's the hook, line, and the sinker. Quit looking at my computer.
Okay.
You know what? This is the problem. You're not allowed to look at my computer.
We're going to need the studio to be redone.
Because that's the problem. See,
Anybody
you
got
would've
a
been-
sweet construction company
you
that they
would've
want to
been
remodel our
hooked.
studio for?
You would have been hooked, line, and sinkered if you wouldn't have looked over here. Let me do this again.
Okay.
There are towns where you can get arrested for trick-or-treating.
What?
If you're over 12.
Oh!
See how that hooked you?
Dude, 2 out of my 3 kids are over the age of 12. Where am I getting arrested? Because we're all going trick-or-treating.
Yeah, I asked Landon yesterday. I've been trying to convince my kids to go trick-or-treating, and last year,
your kids are so odd to me.
Mike, yeah, they are. You know what? No, your kids are odd. My kids are actually
because
normal.
They enjoy trick-or-treating, and they are grad dudes.
Dude, Landon and I
Very
went trick-or-treating.
radical dudes.
If I lived in this town, I would have got arrested last year. Because Lando and I, we went trick-or-treating together, and we got a ton of candy. Yes, every adult that opened the door that gave us candy looked at me like I was a weirdo. I didn't care. I was with my son, and I had a great time, and I got my own bag of candy. But it's a sad day for the Toth Village, man. I mean, they're not gonna trick or treat this year. They're not doing it. 13's like the age where they stop. Your kids are doing it?
I mean,
are they?
I mean,
Luke doing it?
Why wouldn't we do it? We go every year.
Because they're teenagers, man.
So?
Yeah, see? Are they dressing up?
Yeah.
Yeah, your kids are weird, man. I mean, they're great kids. And I shouldn't say weird because they're not weird. It's just that's different. Because usually when you hit the teen, you kind of are done with that whole thing. I mean, I think I was probably 13 when I decided to not dress up or trick or treat anymore. I think I was TPing people's homes.
What?
I don't endorse that at all. Let's see. The town is Chesapeake, Virginia. They've got a statute that says anyone over 12 who goes trick or treating can be charged with a misdemeanor that carries up to a $100 fine and 6 months in jail.
That is so weird to me.
That's a little much, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I get the $100 fine, but 6 months in jail. So if you're a teenager planning to go trick or treating, you should probably go. Okay, but that's the thing. Okay, I get if you're an adult, I could understand. Okay, maybe you shouldn't be trick or treating. I probably shouldn't have been trick or treating, but I feel like I was in a different situation than most adults that trick or treat. I just wanted to spend time with my kid.
Okay.
You know? And I didn't eat the candy either. I gave the candy away. I gave it to the poor.
Gene and Katie want to know where there's a good place to go trick-or-treating on the west side.
On the
they
west
tried
side?
their neighborhood last year, but we had mainly older people near us, so we were the only people wandering our neighborhood the entire night. Talk about creepy!
Dude, my neighborhood is really good. I've never gone. I've just heard. I'm not sure.
I don't want to say which neighborhood. You're going to take all the big candy bars.
I'm going to tell everybody right now. Because apparently I'm not going, so I might as well give up
You're
my fishing hole.
going, bro.
I'm giving up my fishing hole.
No, we're going trick-or-treating.
There is a spot in Tanawon, and nobody was there. I mean, and it's like
That's
3
exactly
or 4
what happened
blocks.
last year.
3 or 4 blocks of nobody. And every time we rang the doorbell, every person that answered their mansion door said, "Oh, you're my first. Nobody has asked for any candy. Here you go." And they just dumped the whole bowl into our bag.
See, and that's what Gene and Katie said. Their kids made out like bandits.
Right? Yeah, that's what happened to us.
All right.
I don't know the exact coordinates, but it's somewhere in Tanawon. Okay?
Could you imagine being that kid that got arrested for trick-or-treating?
Right? Yeah, he's in juvie now.
Yeah.
We get. Oh, what are you in for? It's trick-or-treating. It's out, on Halloween, just trying to get candy like everybody else. How old are you? 13. What? You're 13 and you're here? You're in kid jail because you were trick-or-treating? Come on, Chesapeake, Virginia.
Oh, man.
I love that they have a statue. Let me see if they have a picture of the statue. You know what? I'll let you look.
Okay, thank you.
Let me see if they have a statue. They actually have a statue in town.
That's so dumb to me. Come on, Virginia. You know what we need to talk to? We need to talk to our girl, B-Flow. That's their hood.
Oh, is that their hood?
Yeah.
Wow.
We need to know.
What's her number? I feel like she's off the air, right?
Well, it's a couple hours later out there.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's is it one of those stupid laws though that we talked about a while back where here in New Mexico, remember if women aren't allowed to pump gas, it's against the law for women to pump gas.
Right.
You think that's just a stupid law that they got going on that they've just never gotten rid of?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Gosh, what do you do? I mean, okay, here's the other weird thing. Couldn't you just wear a mask? Like, is it like height discrimination? How do they know you're 12? How do you know you're over the age of 12? Most people are wearing a mask, right? You can't tell the age. It's like anyone over 5'5".
Yeah.
So Britt Momney can trick or treat till she's dead.
Hey, this is what
Just wear a mask.
This is what it states. No accompanying parent or guardian shall wear a mask of any type, perhaps in case they get tempted to trick or treat. Okay? Portsmouth allows it from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m., 12 and younger. Okay, so that's the time that you can trick or treat.
No one wants to live in Portsmouth.
Really? More like potty mouth. That was dumb. Good morning.
Good morning.
Is this Brittany Flowers?
No.
No, I'm not Brittany Flowers. Sorry.
No, it doesn't sound anything like Brittany. Gosh,
Are you from Portsmouth? Are you from Portsmouth,
Do you live
Virginia?
in Portsmouth, Virginia?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes, I do.
Go ahead.
Okay, actually, not really.
Okay.
But
Just roll with it next time.
when I went to college up in Wisconsin, there was it was Halloween time, and a couple of us wanted to go trick or treating. And they did not go trick or treating on Halloween. Each county had a different day. So the county that we were in wasn't on Halloween. It was actually 2 days earlier.
That is the weirdest thing.
It was so weird. And so we tried to find a county that was actually on Halloween, and it was really hard to find. So, yeah, Wisconsin is a little weird like that.
You know what's also weird? The fact that you're talking about back in the day when you went to college, because you sound like a child.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. How old are you?
You sound
16?
very
17?
young.
How old are you?
No, I'm old. I just turned 30.
Oh, you are so old. You're close to death. I
So
mean,
close.
you might as well call it a life.
So close.
You really might as well hang up on yourself.
No.
Gosh.
Wow, you are Buck.
All right. Goodbye, guys.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. You are Buck. That's crazy, man. Yeah, this is crazy.
Somebody said, if I want to dress up like a murderer or a zombie and knock on people's doors and ask them for candy when I'm 73, then so be it.
Yeah, I guess the difference last year when I went trick-or-treating with Landon, I didn't even dress up. I didn't have a costume. I just went out like normal dad, and I just held my pillowcase.
Dude.
Trick or treat.
Flip side, somebody said, honestly, I give teenagers extra candy because I'm glad they're at my door asking for candy and not out drinking or acting like idiots.
Really?
Huh? Wholesome.
Very wholesome.
Somebody said Cabazon in Rio Rancho. That's the neighborhood.
Cabazon?
Cabazon.
Cabozon? Cabo San Lucas?
I don't want to tell you the real neighborhood.
All right, well. 505-338-3700 if you'd like to chime in. Hey, go ahead.
Yes, hello?
Ugh.
Is this Dr. Stevo?
Yeah.
This is the governor of Virginia. Are you talking about my state? You need to chime in. Just wanted to get the record straight.
Yeah, go ahead, Gov.
Listen, it's not just Halloween.
Oh, yeah?
We don't allow any, and I mean any.
You're talking too loud there, Gov. I can hear you on my mic.
Any adult to be a part of Christmas, Easter, Valentine's Day, especially the 4th of July.
Why don't you ever leave the room when you're going to prank call me?
What are you talking about? This is the governor of Virginia. That's right. Vote for me. Wow. Hello?
Yeah, no, we're done.
Respect by authority.
Man, that was crazy. You missed it.
What
Where'd
happened?
you go? Yeah, the governor of Virginia
Had to
just
step
called.
out for a second.
Yeah.
Somebody needed me for a sec.
Are you sad that Facebook and YouTube Live have changed our show to make it impossible to prank each other?
There's like 5 people watching us right now, okay? Theater of the mind, man. Theater of the mind. Okay. Let's see here. You know what? You are Buck. Buck used to just ruin all of my bits.
Ruin?
Yeah, ruin my bits.
I'm sorry. Had I known you were doing a bit.
Don't ruin my bits, bro. Okay?
Somebody said, actually, this is why it's great for me being a midget. I can put on a mask and fake a voice and no one knows I'm 40.
Are they
Is
being
that
serious?
real?
Are you seriously?
I guess.
Call us right now and prove it. Call us right now.
You know who we're calling?
Who?
Dial this number right there.
Who we got? Oh, man.
Dialing the
I
number.
wonder why I don't have her number.
I don't know.
See here.
Somebody says, I can't stand it, though, when people take their newborns trick-or-treating or when it's like 9:30 on a school night and people have the little ones out that late. No bueno.
Wow. What a party pooper.
Oh. Did you dial 1505?
Yeah, bro, I did. Buck used to make fun of my dialing too. You
Well,
know,
I mean,
like you're just nailing the role, man.
hey, comparison is the thief of joy. Enjoy this relationship.
Colin,
we've been at it for 3 years.
Brittany Flowers. She lives in this beautiful state of Virginia, and she probably knows a little bit about
Hello.
this law.
Brittany
Yes.
Flowers.
Yes, Brittany Flowers.
Oh gosh. Hey.
What are you doing? Do you even listen to our show anymore?
She listens all the time.
That's a
You know,
lie.
I haven't listened since 1998.
I knew it. I knew it. You don't even chime in anymore.
I know. I'm so sorry. It's just like
Found a new show. That's why.
Your show has just gone downhill since I moved away.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Just kidding.
Speaking of moving away, this is why we have to call. This is exactly why we had to call you. Listen.
I know.
Do you
Yes.
realize you live in a terrible state?
Why?
You live in an old state. You are like on an Emmy-winning show called Wake Up, Virginia, You're Boring. What is it called?
Nope.
It's called.
It's called
Hey,
Hey, Virginia.
Hey, it's Virginia. Wake up time.
Yeah.
Wake up time with Britt and Lissa.
Time for some
No.
Virginia. Slim.
Well, we're changing it now.
Oh.
Now that's what it's going to be.
Okay.
All right.
Perfect.
It's called Daytime Blue Ridge.
That sounds
Wow.
so fake and weird.
Yep.
What is Blue Ridge? Is that the city?
The town.
You're
they
in
live
Blue Ridge?
Blue Ridge.
You live
The
in Blue
Blue
Ridge?
Ridge The Blue Ridge is the area that we live in. So Blue Ridge Mountains. Ever
Yeah.
heard of them?
It's like Riverdale, bro.
No.
It's a lot like Riverdale.
Yeah. Sorry. Wake up, Blue Ridge. It's time.
Yeah, that's what
That's
if
cool.
we're not even like it's 11 a.m. So if we would be called Wake Up, that'd be a lot of lazy people.
Oh yeah.
You know.
That's
okay,
true,
that's
yeah.
true. I mean, but
It's not
let's be
early enough
fair.
to be called Wake Up.
You should actually call it Wake Up Blue Ridge because if they're watching daytime television at 11 a.m., chances are they don't have a job and they are waking up. So.
True.
Hey, them stay-at-home moms love us.
Yeah, they do.
That's true. I apologize.
It's wake up time with Britt and Dr. Phil.
Here's the deal.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of a town called Chesapeake, Virginia?
I've heard of the Chesapeake,
Okay,
the
well,
body of water.
Chesapeake Bay.
Okay, Chesapeake, Virginia has a statute that says anyone over the age of 12 years old who goes trick-or-treating can and will be charged with a misdemeanor that carries up to a $100 fine and 6 months in jail. Why does your state be so lame?
Wow.
Oh, gosh, that is rough and embarrassing. I'll tell you this much. I live in Roanoke.
Oh.
And we trick
More like Roa broke, am I right? They got the small little fun-size candies to give away. Ain't nobody giving out the king-size candies in
Wow,
Roa
don't laugh
broke.
at that, Britt. Are you kidding me? Why did you even laugh?
Jeez. Guys, come on.
Virginia, more like Virgin. Duh.
Okay.
Get out.
Guys, we literally have a minute and a half. Britt,
Tell us
go
why.
ahead.
You have a minute and a half to tell us why Virginia's cool.
Okay, Virginia is absolutely beautiful. People travel from all over the country to drive
Wrong.
through our mountains,
Right.
especially right now because the
Wrong.
leaves changed color and it's absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Wrong.
The weather's really nice right now, so that's cool.
Wrong.
Except for yesterday, there was a huge flood.
Oh.
You
but
just
I'm not telling
undid.
it.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm not telling it.
Okay.
We have
Uh-huh.
water here.
Yeah,
Something
water.
you're not familiar with.
Right.
Wrong.
We have a beautiful river that flows right through our city.
And you know we have rivers here, but what's really nice is that the nice thing about Virginia is, some towns don't let people over 12 trick or treat, and others encourage people over 12 to trick or treat.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Sounds beautiful.
So
I'm
there's
moving.
just so much diversity here.
Wrong.
Okay, so let's come together and mock Wisconsin together because we have had multiple listeners listening in Wisconsin say, I actually live in Wisconsin. Not only is trick-or-treating happening on different days for different counties, but different cities and different neighborhoods choose to do trick-or-treating on different days as well.
That's so weird.
So kids will plan out how to trick-or-treat as many times as possible because you can hit different neighborhoods on different days Yeah, only in Wisconsin.
That would be so much candy that I could steal from my children.
Yeah.
Right?
So
Yeah.
there you go. I'm sorry you're still in Virginia. We miss you.
Hey, the holidays are coming, so you better
you gonna be on the
be
show?
a knocking
Coming
coming
home?
holiday season.
You guys never have a show when I'm in town. I'll be there for Christmas week, but I
We'll
don't.
be here.
You guys don't work.
We'll be here. I'll probably need a
I bet
co-host.
this isn't even live.
Steve-O has so much vacation he needs to take, so I'll probably need a co-host. So you hit me up.
Dex, you give me a call.
Go.
Flowers.
We miss you.
We love you.
Okay,
Love you,
miss
Brett.
you. Love
We'll
you.
see you.
Bye.
Bye-bye
Okay.
now. Wake up, Virginia.
Do you hear me, Bluefin? What's the name of that?
Blue squid. What is it?
I already forgot the name of those mountains. She didn't sell it well.
Yeah, no.
She didn't sell it. Nobody wants to go to Virginia.
All right, we got to take a break, guys. We'll be right back.
For over 40 years, La Salita Restaurant has been serving New Mexican food to Albuquerque. From starters like soups, salads, and Cindy nachos to entrees like chili rellenos, burrito de Eduardo, the BOG burrito, and carne adobada. La Salita is friendly to those who are vegan or gluten-free and offers catering, as well as a rewards program at 1950 Wansabo or online at lasalita.com. Star 88 thanks La Salita for their support.
Pastor Greg Laurie points out Jesus didn't only die for nice people. Jesus died for unlikable people, even the people who've done us wrong. This week on A New Beginning, important encouragement to share Christ with everyone in our circle of influence. Insight from the series God Came Near, a look at Jesus from all four Gospels. This week on A New Beginning.
Make an appointment with Greg Laurie, weekdays at 8:30 a.m. on our sister station, KNKT 107.1 FM. This is KLYT, Albuquerque, Santa Fe, Star 88, New Mexico's fresh alternative.
Let me tell you, oh my friends, about this joy I'm living in. Let me take the mic, go on and testify how I was dead and then I came to life. No more living in the dark of night. Now everything's alright. I've been changed. I've been saved. Brand new day. I've been changed. I've been changed. Tell me why would I turn back now? There's no end to the love I found. Future's bright and there ain't no
The Morning Invasion with Dex and Steve-O on Star 88.
They are wonderful. Might be a bit of an exaggeration. They're kind of a nightmare most of the time, but I would say they are doing an amazing job.
Balloons are looking beautiful out there. Beautiful morning here in Albuquerque. Hashtag blessed. Am I right? Am I right? Good morning. Hanging out live on Facebook and YouTube at Star 88 FM. Hey, don't forget, make plans to have lunch with us next Friday, October 19th, from noon to 2. We're going to be out at Village Pizza on the west side. To say thanks for downloading the Star 88 app, and we want to hook you up with some lunch. So make plans. Steve and I will be there. I think the whole Star 88 crew is going to be out there. So, again, noon to 2. Village Pizza on the west side. Come join us. Put it on your calendars now, guys, okay? Set a reminder. You guys can be a part of the show. Call us. 505-338-3700 is the number to call in. And what's the live line to text in?
Oh, man, 505-585-LIVE. It's 505-585-5483. Sorry, I'm admiring a phenomenal photo that was just texted in.
Did that person actually take that photo, or did they steal it? Because that's a great photo.
Yeah, there's some great shots of the new Jesus balloon surrounded by Yoda and good old Sith Lord. Look at that. You got two lords in that one. The Sith Lord and then the Lord of Lords. You know what I'm saying?
Know what I'm saying? That's good. Yeah.
So would that make him like the Emperor Palpatine in that shot? I mean, let's be real. Because if he's the Sith Lord, but then he's the Lord of Lords, and Darth Vader is a Lord, then that means he is the Lord of Darth Vader, and that's Emperor Palpatine.
Yeah.
Jesus is Emperor Palpatine.
It kind of looks like Jesus is wearing one of those, you know, when they sick the German Shepherds on the guys that wear the giant, it's like, what would you call that thing that they put on?
Dog suit or
yeah,
whatever?
the dog suit. So the person always gets ripped down to the ground. That's what Jesus looks like he's wearing, like one of those big dog suits.
Yep.
Are we sure that's Jesus?
It definitely is.
I don't know, man.
Prove it wrong. Yeah, that angle looks a little creepy.
That's one of those dog suits for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, the balloons are gorgeous this morning. Get out there and balloon glow tonight. Should be a beautiful weekend.
Which, by the way, that also means no Sam Swan, because he's currently sending us photos from the Balloon Fiesta.
Oh, nice. Yeah, send us those photos, Sam.
Yeah. Send the photos.
You know, if you're out there, send us. You can text in those photos. We'd love to see them.
And a reminder for those of you living out of town, you make time for the pizza party next Friday from noon to 2, like our boy Pat, who's going to have to leave at 8 a.m. to make it in time for the pizza party here in Albuquerque.
Nice.
You can do it.
Well,
Village Pizza Westside.
It'll be worth it.
Noon to 2,
It'll
free
be a
pizza.
lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah. Oh, time and weather, guys.
Oh, it is 8:06.
High today of 70 degrees. Beep, beep, beep. Traffic's bad.
Yeah.
That's your look at traffic.
You see, you got to play Baxter, and that's I don't know. You two are completely different. Wait. No, that's just you.
Oh. That's my best Baxter.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah. Huh? Does that sound like Buck?
No, he's more like, yeah.
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 Yeah. Would you go on a show where the audience helps diagnose your medical issues?
No.
No, you wouldn't go on a show?
No. Oh, my gosh. Absolutely not.
Go
I
ahead.
think that's...
Ask me.
I think that's
Ask
part
me.
of the problem
Ask
with
me.
us.
Just ask me.
Is we allow way too many
Go ahead.
Facebook opinions to impact us.
Ask me the question.
Oh, gosh.
Ask me the question. Go ahead.
Hey, Dex, I got a question.
Yeah, man, what do you got?
Hey, would you be on a show where the audience helps diagnose your medical issues?
Yes, and yes.
Oh
Yes, I would.
God.
Of course I would. Yes. Yeah. Oh, TNT. is working on a new reality show where a studio audience will help diagnose people's illnesses on live TV. I love everything about this. The show is called MD Live, and it'll have a panel of legit medical professionals trying to diagnose actual patients.
That's different.
But they'll also ask the live audience for feedback, solutions, and supports.
No, that's...
Okay? And we're not talking, hangnails and rashes. The patients will be dealing with legit issues, which in some cases, they say, could be life-threatening. TNT says they'll have, quote, a top bioethicist to ensure the medical team is able to provide the best patient-forward support.
I'm sorry, a top bio what?
It's a top bioethicist.
Where's the word? I want to see it.
A top bioethicist.
Ethicist.
That's what I said, a top bioethicist. Guys, I'm all about this. Do we have a trailer? Do we have a little teaser trailer for this? Not yet. No. Okay. They're working on it. I'm in. It's a 2-hour weekly series. I love it even more now.
This sounds like the worst idea.
I'd probably just be like cancer every time.
Well, yeah. WebMD.
Oh, he's got cancer. He's got the whooping cough.
Everything is giving you cancer.
Yeah. I Googled my cough symptoms, and I have the whooping cough.
No. See, that's what I'm saying. So all this TV show is going to do is going to help those people that are like, oh, what's the word? Not narcoleptic.
Oh, that are, Yeah, I know what you're saying.
They're sycophobic.
No. You're trying to come up. It's the one where they're not really sick, but they
hypodermic.
No.
Nailed it.
No. You're close.
Yeah,
You're
hypochondriac. Thanks, doctor.
You're so close.
Thanks there, doctor.
You were so close. Yeah.
It was right there. I had the hypo.
Yep, you were there.
Yeah, hypochondriac.
Honestly, I'll be honest with you, man. When I first started the show with you 3 years ago,
you thought I was one?
I did.
Why?
I came into the show thinking.
How is that possible?
Because I used to listen when I was prepping my show for Buck and Dex. I used to listen to you and Teo when you kick off the show.
Yeah.
And you were always sick.
I'm never
You
sick.
must have been going through something because you were sick all the time. And I remember I either called in or texted you.
An unhealthy relationship.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, well. And I was like, man, this guy's sick all the time. So I kept thinking, gosh, I need a third. I'm glad I have Teo when I'm coming into this because I think Steve-O's going to be out sick all the time.
Which is kind of ironical.
And you never were.
You've called in sick more than I have.
That's not true at all.
That is so true.
That is not
If
true.
anything,
I mean,
you
I took
get
a month
mad
off.
at me when I come in when I am sick because I'm like, I don't want to miss the show.
I took a month off. That's all. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal, dude.
Not at all.
It's not a big deal.
It's because he Googled his symptoms on WebMD and he thought he had cancer. So he's like, I got to sow my wild oats.
What?
I got a month to live. And
I have
I'm going,
to sow my wild oats. Okay.
Yeah, what does that even mean?
You know exactly what that means.
So
I wouldn't Google that. Oh, he's Googling it, guys. He's going for it. Oh.
I don't know where it comes from.
Shield the eyes. Shield the eyes. Shield the eyes.
No, sowing your wild oats is a crop that one will regret sowing.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. From the 1560s.
I knew you shouldn't have.
It's in reference to the folly of sowing these instead of good grains. You see, the wild oats would
give you diseases and stuff.
I never knew that.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
It was always like in terms in like 80s movies when the dude went off the deep end or whatever.
Yeah, man.
Never saw him again. Yeah, that's why. It's a period of his life where he runs away and does a lot of exciting things.
Is it kind of like the prodigal son?
I guess so.
He went off. He had all that money.
And
the
it was
inheritance.
and then he blew it all.
Yeah, he went out and just experienced. They went on an adventure, blew all the money.
That goes back to the 1560s.
Yeah, man. No, it goes back to biblical times, man. This has been going on.
That's interesting.
From the beginning.
Don't do that, guys, because that's a crop that you will regret sowing. And you reap what you sow.
Yeah, I mean, most of the time when you go out there and decide, hey, I'm going to go out and just be wild and crazy. Does it
You
ever,
were on a vision quest. That's a better way to say it. There you go.
Vision quest.
A walkabout.
I like that.
A spirit quest.
Yes.
A Rumspringa.
A new study looked at the symptoms that people in every state Googled the most last year. So Wisconsin, they Googled light-colored poop. Okay.
Well, duh.
I've done it
cheese,
before.
man. Wisconsin, they all they eat is cheese.
Mm-hmm. Mississippi, they Googled gas. Idaho, symptoms of E. coli.
Gosh.
Nebraska, what's up? Signs of low testosterone. Low T, man. Low T. You might
That's
have low
'cause it's
T.
Nebraska, bro. Football, bro.
Corn fed over there, man.
Yeah.
What do you think, New Mexico? What do you think we Googled as far as symptoms in New Mexico?
That's my favorite.
See,
thing
you
I've
looked
ever-
again.
I'm
Gosh,
sorry.
quit looking at my screen.
Go ahead, give it to him.
Okay, so phlegm, okay, phlegm, phlegm, okay.
We Google searched
phlegm
the most,
and they spelled it wrong.
Well, duh. Everyone knows you spell phlegm. Oh man, I even looked over and I know it starts with a P.
It starts with a P.
Phlegm, PHL, phlegm.
No, it
Oh
doesn't.
wait, you were saying phlegm?
No, it doesn't start with a P. It starts with an F.
Oh.
Or wait, does it start?
It
Hold
starts
on.
with a PH,
Let me
bro.
Google it real quick.
New
Hold on.
Mexico misspelled it FLEM. Phlegm. That was the number one thing
You
New
said
Mexico
you knew it
Google
because you
searched.
saw it. You saw it.
Yeah,
you cheated.
I literally said
Phlegm is the thick, vicious substance secreted by the mucous membranes
Yeah.
of the respiratory passages.
Got it.
Okay, that's what
Got it.
phlegm is.
It's phlegm, dude. It's pronounced phlegm.
It's
But
actually
that's
phlegm.
exactly why it's hilarious because New Mexico's number one was phlegm, but we all misspelled it FLEM. Phlegm was the number one most Google. Gosh.
Let's
Good
see.
job, guys.
South Carolina, they Googled dark green stool.
Oh.
I mean, they were very
Hey, good job, South
scientific.
Carolina. That was very good on them. It went very scientific. No, no.
Um,
Hey, here's a question. Somebody says, are you being serious about this TV show? Because monetizing medical issues and doctors, like that can't be real.
What do you mean?
The TV show's real, guys. He's not being funny.
Why
TNT
can't that be
really
real?
has a, I don't know.
I don't know. Dr. Phil's real. Okay? Huh? Debate me on that one. Who's that other doctor on there? Oz. What
Yeah.
about Dr. Oz?
What about?
He's got. What about the doctors?
Yeah, but
You
they're
ever watch
not-
the doctors?
It's not like
They're real doctors, man.
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire where they're asking the audience like
Like, they
all
win
right,
money?
50-50.
Yeah.
What say you guys? Brain tumor or spleen cancer?
If you correctly guess what this person has, you
well,
win
Zachary,
like $1 million.
we don't know what to tell you. 83% of the audience went with brain tumor.
I'd watch that show.
And
I'd
they
watch
are
that show.
correct. You got a brain tumor. I'm like, I can't watch this show. I just can't watch it, man.
I'd watch it.
They're making a game show out of people
Sick
with
people.
like serious medical issues.
If you looked at me, let's say you had never met me before, and you just looked at me, what kind of disease or illness would you think I had?
Hermatitis.
You nailed it, bro. I have hermatitis.
You do.
Yep.
You're quite pale.
Yep.
Go
ahead.
Clammy at times.
I'm very clammy.
You are unkempt in your beard.
Very unkempt.
Clearly, you have hermatitis. Hermatitis is a rare disease that causes the human to stay in their room on their bed and watch nothing but Netflix.
I'm dying.
For days on end.
That's what happens.
Even when their
how you-
besties
that's how you get
text and go, "Hey man, do you want to go out and
No,
throw some darts and
No,
hang
man, you
tonight?"
can't.
And it's like, "Oh man, I really would,
This
but I got a
disease is
really
serious.
bad case of hermatitis."
Hold on.
So, yeah, dude, it's guys. He's got it. He's got it bad. Thank you, Usher.
Anyways,
It's bad.
yeah, it's real bad.
Paul says there's no cure.
No cure at all.
It's really, really sad.
I'm probably gonna die.
He even invited us over to watch football this weekend.
Yeah, I did.
Did you even respond?
Huh?
I at least responded with a very kind no because we're filming.
Oh, that's cool.
He didn't even respond. He's got it bad, guys. He doesn't even know. Woo! He's got textophobia.
Yeah. Now, when I look at you,
Oh no.
I see a grip of issues.
Uh huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely leprosy. See a little bit of leprosy happening.
I have all of my fingers, man.
See your tattoos?
Okay.
Yeah.
You couldn't even come up with a witty
No,
name
man.
for what I've got.
Leprosy is a serious thing. Your nose is going to fall off. You're going to look like Michael Jackson soon.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay? Look at that hair. The hair. It's starting to thin a little bit up there, man. I see it. I see it thinning a little.
Don't be jealous, bro.
I'm not jealous at all. I'm just saying.
Uh-huh.
I'm just saying.
That's fine.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see. I'm looking at his neck, guys. Looks like he has apothecary.
Mm.
You know what that is?
Yeah.
What?
It's where they make the drinks.
No.
I don't know what it is. Yeah.
Apothecary disease is a very serious disease.
Oh, yeah.
Google it.
I'm going to.
And I'm looking up Atkins disease. Pretty sure you have that too. You're so skinny, man.
I weigh 175 now.
Yeah,
Leave me alone.
I'm glad you're putting on a little bit of weight.
You know what's tragically bad about this is we're being funny, but there are so many people out there because of the stupid TV show coming up and because of all these Google things that everybody's got. I can't imagine how many people really, truly are hypochondriacs because of the culture, the people they place around them, the things they Google that they just choose to believe. And I seriously think about this. 2 Timothy 1:7. It's a scripture that I think about regularly. God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. I think sometimes we're like so overly afraid of everything. And I think hypochondriacs, like that's it. It's like this impending doom.
Yeah.
It's like this spirit of fear where it's like, oh my gosh, I'm dying. Everything is the end of the world. It's the worst. And don't get me wrong, like I was reading an article this morning about the new Trenches album by 21 Pilots and how it's like a really heavy record because Tyler Joseph, the lead singer, like wrote this entire album about walking through the valley, right, of the shadow of death.
Right.
But it doesn't come to this like happy conclusion necessarily at the end. He does say in an interview about being a Christian because he is a Christian and yet he has doubts. He has times where, you know, so I'm not saying that we're not going to doubt or there's not going to be seasons where we're going through times of struggle or whatever it may be, but you know who you are, like where we're just overly stricken with fear.
Right.
You, bro, with your hermatitis. You know when we go out, when we're finally out and about someone, you're like, man, I'm so glad we did this.
Yeah, exactly.
Spirit of fear, dog.
It's spirit of fear.
You want to go out tonight?
But what's the difference of not liking people and
that's okay. Yeah, don't go out
All
with
right.
people you don't like.
I'm just kidding.
It's just gonna ruin both of the nights.
I love people. I really do.
Not all people though, and that's okay.
You know what? I will say now, on a serious note, I totally was driving last night. Didn't even realize this was going on in my life. I haven't binged watched a show in a while. It's been at least 2 weeks.
That's good.
I'm going on like 2 weeks without a binge. And I feel fine.
You know what?
I'm okay.
Good for you. I got home from New York and realized I was behind on all of these shows by weeks. And it was like, am I going to finish any of these?
Yeah,
I ended up deleting like 4 shows.
Yeah, see?
And I was like,
You know, I'm just busy all the time. You know, I got things going on.
Yeah.
I don't have time for that.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Mm-hmm.
You call us. You tell us the symptoms. We'll tell you what disease you have. You don't need Google anymore.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do it. Yeah, New Mexico, they Googled phlegm the most.
Yeah.
But misspelled it.
So very New Mexico. I love everything about that.
California Googled sweaty palms. Montana, my old stomping grounds.
Yeah.
Irritable. They Googled irritable. Wonder why irritable up there.
Gene and Katie said, I don't know what I love more, the fact that we searched for phlegm the most or that it was spelled wrong. Both sound about right. Oh, New Mexico.
Oh, New Mexico.
Oh. Yeah.
What do you think Texas was?
Texas.
That's your old stomping grounds.
I know. See, I get the phlegm thing here because allergies are murderous.
Mm-hmm.
How are our allergies in Texas.
Well, nasal congestion was the Googled term.
Okay.
Let's see. I wonder if there's allergies anywhere else. Let's see. Let's see. Stress was Oregon. Washington was stomachache. Colorado was insomnia.
I never, ever Google if I'm not feeling well.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever done that either.
I can't imagine, like the last time it was like, stomach pains. I'm like, yeah, maybe I'm just gassy.
What about?
I'm going to be that one that unfortunately is going to keel over because I won't go to a doctor.
You stubborn like that?
I'm so stubborn.
I'm a little stubborn like that.
Chrissy has had to like force me to the emergency room a
but
couple
it's a $50
times because
copay.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. Yeah. And that's cute that you said a $50 copay. For the ER, it's like $120, bro.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Our insurance went, woo, woo, thanks, Obama. Gosh. Now I'm for sure going to die.
Okay. Hawaii was sore throat.
Okay.
All right, there you go. Googled. Google it, guys. Google it, okay? Google it. And look for that new TV show on TNT called MD Live.
See, Stacy says the ER, 100 for her.
Yeah?
Pat says, yep, same. See, I'm telling you. And then Dr. Brand chimed in to remind me that I'd definitely go see her. Do you know why I do? Because the insurance.
Right? Yeah, that's true.
Oh, I'm paying this much? Okay. I guess I'll get fixed then.
Thanks, Obama.
Yeah, Obama.
Hey, coming up at 9 o'clock, we got Danny Goki on the show.
Man, I'm so looking forward to that, dude.
He's in town tonight. We'll give you the details. We'll see what's going on with the Gokers. All right, you guys can chime in, be a part of the show. We're live on Facebook and YouTube. It's Star 88 FM. And you guys can give us a buzz. Give us a call. 505-338-3700.
Our girl Sarah on YouTube, just for those of us who probably need to Google sometimes, said I used to always be afraid of appendicitis because of a TV show. When I was 16, I thought I was overreacting. When I asked what the symptoms were, I was not overreacting. She totally had appendicitis. Okay, great. I have to go check these things out.
That's the thing, guys. You should get checked out. If you feel like something's wrong, get checked out.
Yep.
All right, we got to take a quick break. Live from the Dream Style Remodeling Star 88 Studios. Hang out with us.
Slater Transfer and Storage is a Star 88 power partner. Slater Transfer and Storage has been family-owned for more than 30 years. They're an Atlas Interstate agent and are certified by the American Moving and Storage Association, moving locally, long-distance, corporate, or even international, and providing local storage. Slater Transfer and Storage is located at 6900 Washington Street in Albuquerque, on the phone at 505-345-8841, and on the web at atlasalb.com.
We all have seasons of suffering, from facing opposition in our faith in Christ to doubting the goodness of our God. Do you feel bullied, hated, or victimized? Wondering why God allows the worst to happen to the people He loves? Join us for a never-before-aired teaching series from Pastor James McDonald titled Game Changers, 7 Scriptures that Shatter Strongholds. Destroy the things that bind you and hold you back from all that God has for you in this life. This week on Walk in the Word.
Make an appointment with James McDonald, weekdays at 12:30 p.m. on our sister station, KNKT 107.1 FM. Chris Tomlin has a reminder for you. No matter where you end up in life, there's always a road back home where a father awaits with open arms. A solar flare, Star 88.
Yeah, I guess I'm a disappointment. Doing everything I can, I don't wanna make you disappointed. It's annoying. I just wanna make you feel like everything I ever did was never trying to make an issue for you. But I guess the more you thought about everything, you were never even wrong in the first place, right? Yeah, I'ma just ignore you, walking towards you. With my head down, looking at the ground, I'm embarrassed for you. Paranoia. What did I do wrong this time? That's parents for you. Very loyal. Should've had my back, but you put a knife in my hands for. What else should I carry for you? I care for you, but the heads right now. I wish that I could say I'm proud. I'm sorry that I let you down. Let you down. All these voices in my head get shut them out. I'm sorry that I let you down. Let you down. Yeah. You don't wanna make this work, you just wanna make this worse. Want me to listen to you, but you don't ever hear my words. You don't wanna know my hurt yet. Let me guess. You want an apology, probably. How can we keep going at a rate like this? We can't, so I guess I might have to leave. Please don't come after me. I just wanna be alone right now. I don't really wanna think it all. Go ahead, just drink it all. Both know you're gonna call them on like nothing's wrong. Ain't that what you always do? I feel like every time I talk to you, you're in an awful mood. What else can I offer you? There's nothing left right now. Give it all to you. On the edge right now. I wish that I could say I'm proud. I'm sorry that I let you down. Let you down. And all these voices in my head get loud. I wish that I could shut them out. I'm sorry that I let you down. Let you down. Yeah. Don't talk down to me, that's not gonna work now. Packed all my clothes and I moved out. I don't even wanna go to your house. Every time I sit on that couch, I feel like you lecture me. Eventually, I bet that we could've made this work and probably would've figured things out. But I guess I'm a letdown, but it's cool, I checked out. Oh, you wanna be friends now? Okay, let's put my fake face on and pretend now. Sit around and talk about the good times. That didn't even happen. I mean, why are you laughing? Must have missed that joke, let me see if I can find a reaction. No, but at least you're happy. Feels like we're on the edge right now.
Jesus is our King, but do you treat him like royalty? Here's Tim Keller on a Star 88 PowerPoint.
The Bible doesn't say people are hostile toward the concept of God or toward the idea of God. No, no, no. But the Bible says people hate the biblical God. You see, it's the biblical God that thunders from Mount Sinai and says, "Be holy, for I am holy. Have no other gods before me." It's the God who thunders and says, "I will by no means clear the guilty." Or it's the God who sets, the biblical God gives us the Messiah, and the Messiah shows up, and what does the Messiah say? He said, "You cannot be my disciple unless you hate your mother and father." You know what that means? He says, "You must love me so much that any feelings you have toward anyone else will look like hatred by comparison. That's how much you have to love me. I have to be supreme in your life."
That's a PowerPoint with Tim Keller on Star 88.
Hey, what's going on in the news today?
Florida's Panhandle is one huge disaster zone.
Our lives, everything we have is gone.
It was awful. I was scared. Houses in the water, cars picked up and dragged or thrown.
10 minutes from Kanye West with the president today inside the Oval Office.
If he don't look good, we don't look good.
The sell-off on Wall Street continued, giving the Dow its biggest two-day loss since February.
Disturbing surveillance video seen for the first time by a jury. A teenager lost and looking for directions. The homeowner coming out firing.
First Lady Melania Trump.
I could say I'm the most bullied person on the world.
You think you're the most bullied person in the world?
One of them.
A rocket launch failure forced a NASA astronaut and a Russian cosmonaut to make an emergency landing.
Nick Hague and Alexei Ovchinin were rescued without injury.
Social Security just announced a 2.8% benefit increase starting next year.
What's up, Balloon Fiesta? How we doing? How we doing out there? Balloons are up. Looks like it's a beautiful morning. Welcome to TMI. Dex Stevo, live from the Dreamstyle Remodeling Star 88 Studios. Thanks for hanging out with us on Facebook and YouTube. It's Star 88 FM. With the Gokers, Danny Goki.
Yeah.
Coming up at 9. He'll be calling us. He's in town tonight. talk about the tour and talk about his favorite decade. All our favorite questions on the way. Did you see this poster from the 1932 Boris Karloff? I knew you'd love this. You love you some Boris Karloff.
Karloff the Uncanny.
Mummy. The poster, the 1932 movie Mummy movie, it could sell for between $1 million and $1.5 million, which would make it the most expensive poster in the world. I saw this morning. I'm like, I bet you Steve-O has it. I bet you he has this. You do have this poster? You're the guy who collects everything. Sure you don't have this?
I do. I don't have the original from 1932, but I do have a lithograph of that.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I really do. I have the entire postcard set of that original Monster series. I have
that's cool,
everything from those.
That'd be a cool framed picture right there.
I know this is weird, but I even actually have a miniature sarcophagus from that film. It was like a prop that they used
That's
that
cool.
I got at Universal Studios when I was in high school. Still have it.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah. That's impressive. Oh, it could sell between $1 million and $1.5 million at auction.
That's really cool to know.
Oh, yeah.
There's only 3 believed to remain in existence, and Kirk Hammett, the guitar player from Metallica, owns one of them.
That's cool. Of
That's
course. Well,
crazy.
Yeah. In 2014, a 1927 poster for London After Midnight broke the Mummy's record for the most expensive poster, while the current record holder is a 1931 poster for Dracula, which sold for $525,800 last year. Pretty cool, man. You know, when we get rich off of our YouTube show that's kicking off, I'm just gonna buy all of these posters, and then I'm going to shred them on our YouTube show, just because I can.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna do.
No.
All my dirty YouTube money that I make, I'm gonna buy rare items and destroy them on YouTube, and you will all watch me. Yep, that's gonna be my show. You guys can be a part of the show this morning. Give us a call, 505-338-3700 if you'd like to chime in. You want to do a letter?
I would love to do a letter.
We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Wonder who it's from.
Anytime you guys want to send us a letter, you want to write in, dealing with a situation, need some advice, need some help, whatever it is.
Yeah.
We'll throw it out there. You can be completely anonymous. We got a whole starmy of people out there with wisdom, godly wisdom. So definitely chime in. My husband has turned into a doomsday prepper and just informed me that he has purchased land in Oregon and has lined up some basic jobs for us that will start in January. He made these moves and decisions without me. We've been married for 12 years, and I love him to death. But I'm not sure I can follow him with this insane plan. Every night he is pleading with me to see his side of it. He has shown me these conspiracy videos online, is constantly emailing me articles. Is anyone else going through this with someone? And if so, how are you dealing with it? Has anyone ever had their spouse go through a crazy spell and then later snap out of it? I feel like I'm losing my mind. Okay, let's for a second take out the weirdness of the doomsday prepper.
Well, you can't even say weirdness because I'm willing to bet there's some people on here that, dude, remember like Y2K? Like
everybody was buying generators?
Yeah, like
gas.
And the last time there was yet another pastor who was like, I figured out the day that Jesus is returning.
A lot of people, yeah.
And there were a lot of people buying up things.
Well, my dad is one of them. My dad's a doomsday prepper. I don't think he's as crazy as a lot of them, but
crazy, because there are some that do that.
Yeah, but I'm reading this letter and immediately I'm thinking, okay,
this guy's off his rocker.
Well, I'm also thinking this seems like probably a normal thing that married couples go through. You have one person in the marriage that will go off and decide things without having the conversation with their partner.
Sure.
I think that happens a lot in marriages.
Yeah.
Or sometimes maybe the husband or even the spouse might just call all the shots, and they'll say, you know what? Hey, it's my role. It's my job as leader of this family, and you will obey. So you have that side of it as well.
Cool, Dad.
Right?
Nope.
I mean, that doesn't sound like it's this situation. I mean, but...
No, this sounds like they just kind of went through. And I have friends who have maybe one made a decision without consulting the other one, or just started going through like a weird phase where, not necessarily doomsday prepper, but like where it's like, oh man, I just really miss this phase of my life, so I'm just gonna start collecting compact discs. Remember when they were popular?
Yeah.
And they're like going out and spending all the money
right.
on like weird trending things.
Yeah.
That's what this is basically. It's just spending all of their money on.
Well, think about it. Doomsday prepping though can be expensive.
Yeah.
And okay, he purchased land in Oregon, and he's already lined up jobs for his wife.
I think if I ever came home and said, hey, we're moving, I got us a gig, we're going to move to the mountains. Actually, so far, everything I'm saying, Chrissy would be like, so down! Like, she wants the farm and to live away
Oregon?
from everyone.
Okay.
And I'm like, I want to move to New York, though. Let's figure this one out.
Now, this would have been a pretty good question for if we had Pastor Sam Swan hanging out with us. Because, okay, what if you are the wife, you're in a marriage where your husband has gone off and had purchased land in another state and said, hey, we're moving and we're going to start these new jobs, this new life in January.
You're going to leave the job that you love, and we're going to go to a different state because I think it's the right thing to do.
Do you follow your husband no matter what?
Now you're getting into some weird biblical territory.
Go
it
ahead.
depends on which territory we're going in, because theologically, like if we're going into biblical territory of how the wife
submits,
how she would go about submitting in that situation. This dude sounds like he's lost his mind.
Well, yeah,
he bought land
insane.
in Oregon. I wouldn't necessarily. So, if a spouse, okay, let's take the husband-wife aspect out of the equation. If your spouse, if your partner came home and said, I've just been going through a lot, and I've just been doing a lot of studying and research, and I just realized that where we're living is on the fault line for the next crazy earthquake that's coming.
Right.
I'm moving us, guys. I already got you a job lined up. We're moving somewhere else.
Oh my! How many people out there would probably kill?
Tired
their
of living in
partner?
Tornado Alley, out here in the Bible like buckle belt Southwest area. I'm trying to say something. It's not working. But I am portraying a crazy person right now, so it's actually working. We're leaving.
We're out.
No.
No?
No.
Not down with it?
No, dude. This is crazy. Especially, like, who did he talk to?
It doesn't say.
My husband just came home and was like, man, this is it. The zombie apocalypse. I was watching a little too much Walking Dead, and now we got to move to the country.
He's clearly been watching a lot of conspiracy videos. She mentioned that in the letter.
Oh, yeah, that's
been
true.
sending me emails of these articles constantly. So this might be one of those things that has been going on for a while, and it's turned into what it is now, where, oh my gosh, we have to get out of here. And we got to move to Oregon.
Don't get me wrong. I have friends who have like flip phones still because they believe the government is always tracking everything. Like Big Brother's not just watching, but like.
Well, we know that's true.
Ish.
Wow, man. You were so deceived.
Okay.
Unbelievable. I'll send you a YouTube video.
Okay.
You'll be convinced.
Rosalind says, my fiance slightly preps, but prepping isn't terrible. What if we had some sort of crazy natural disaster like an earthquake or a flood? No, that's great.
No, I think that's
I don't
my
think
dad.
that's bad.
That's my dad. He's not crazy. He's prepared. If stuff happens, he's got water. He's got food for probably a couple years. He's got blankets. He's got guns. He's got ammo.
See, we brought up the scripture last hour, 2 Timothy 1:7. Sounds like this guy's living in fear, and that needs to be addressed before anything else. Yeah, he's like making these weird panicky moves because he's watching conspiracy theory videos.
Yeah.
And now he's got to move to Oregon and live off the grid. Like,
What do you think though, Stormy? Because my question is, all right, as the wife, does she follow the husband's lead on this, or does she say, "I'm not leaving"? If
Like, hey,
go for it
honey.
if you want to leave.
I've seen some pretty rad YouTube videos myself, but they didn't cause me to go out and spend a ludicrous amount of our money and flip our lives upside down. Somebody said, but Oregon is so beautiful.
It's
it could be
so
nice,
beautiful.
right?
It's so beautiful there, man. It's close to Montana.
Unless you're underground. Is this the beginning of Fallout?
right next to Canada.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know.
Oh man, it's beautiful.
Yeah, no, I think first and foremost, that Stormy member nailed it. Like, that dude is living in a spirit of fear. Like, he is afraid of life. And
So what does the wife do though?
super panicky conspiracy theory guy.
If you're the wife, how do you deal with
It
a
makes
crazy
me
husband?
sad, like, because she does ask how to get him to snap out of it. I feel like I'm losing my mind, she says in the letter, and that makes that's like a very real human being that is dealing with.
Yeah, on her end, like
I mean,
think
I don't
about
know if you
that.
go to church, you got to talk to your pastor, you got to talk to somebody. Like, that guy needs to
Try to
talk
convince him to go to a counselor.
Yes, he needs to talk.
Work
to
through
someone.
these issues because again, you know what? Hey, there's nothing wrong with prepping. There's nothing wrong with being prepared. There's nothing wrong with saving money in case something happens.
Yeah.
Times, and we never know what is gonna happen.
Yeah, exactly. Like this Stormy member said, I'm completely prepared if the volcanoes erupt out here on the west side. They actually purchased an Acme umbrella.
No kidding.
Yeah, they're gonna be fine.
Can you ask where I could get
Oh,
one?
you can't find those on the internet anymore. You got probably found that on the black market.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But I mean, if it worked for Wile E. Coyote.
An Acme umbrella. That's good.
Rodney says the wife and hubby need to chit chat, pray, chat some more, pray a lot more, and then sit for a while. Give it a rest and see if he changes his mind or if she does. Seriously, man.
What if she hid all of the prep? What if she like went into where he stores everything and then just started taking everything
No, dude, because
out?
you know who stole that? Big Brother, the government.
Obama.
I knew it. They knew it. They knew I was on to
Obama.
them. This is crazy to me.
Yeah.
Dude needs help. I have friends that watch conspiracy theory videos, and it's fun to like talk with them and go down like some weird
in my
rabbit trails.
20s, I was all about them.
I
I
don't
loved
have
them.
I don't have friends that are that.
And I believed
gone.
them too because they're so convincing. All you got to do is have a British accent and just use big words. I'll believe anything you say, Brian Nixon.
Okay. Oh, incredible.
Yeah, and that's a lot of us. That's what's kind of sad about the whole YouTube viral video
Dude,
thing.
he's being taken captive by this creepy, weird, I don't know. Lillian said they actually made a movie about this called Take Shelter. Amazing movie.
What happened at the end?
I don't want to know. Spoiler.
Are you ever going to watch it?
Maybe.
You're not going to watch it?
You don't know.
What happened? If they made a movie about
She
this,
said
let's
it's about,
find out
it's
what
about
happened.
paranoia. Ugh.
Oh.
See, I can't hang with stuff. Oh, no, I'm good. But that's exactly what it sounds like. It sounds like he's paranoid. He's afraid. He's like, he definitely needs to talk to somebody.
Yeah, there's a
Maybe
there's a lot
cut
of fear
the YouTube video cord. Like,
I just kind of wonder what it's like to live in a family like that, of preppers.
yeah.
Let's go meet the preppers. Let's go meet the prepper family.
Meet the Preppers. Kids, these are our beekeeper suits. We have these in the event that tiny nanobot drones attempt to
What's a nanobot?
I am not sure.
Our neighbors say you're weird.
Then they're no longer invited to share our preps.
I wish I was no longer invited.
Shut up, Timmy, you have no arms.
Oh, God.
These are radios, kids. This is how we'll stay in contact. Just push this button, and you can contact the whole family.
How can I push the button with no arms?
You maintain radio silence.
Daddy, this is number 1.
It's not a toy, Kaylee.
Timmy won't share the deer meat over.
It's not a toy, Kaylee. Here we have algae on a stick, a typical prepper lunch.
Daddy,
What?
I don't like algae.
Your mother worked hard on this algae.
Can I have a cookie?
You know, after ice-hating robots vaporize the polar ice caps, there'll be no cookies.
Are there cookies now?
Fine, whatever. Go get a cookie.
I kind of want to be a part of that family. That doesn't sound too bad, right?
Okay.
I mean,
I remember Stormy actually chimed in and said, I feel for this woman. My mom is this way. Having someone close to you who is so enveloped in this is very hard. They are so fixed on the conspiracies.
yeah.
How does it get there, man? How did you get there when you thought Bigfoot was real?
Let me take you guys back to a time in my life where Sasquatch was really close to my heart.
Guys, I wish this time period in his life didn't exist. No, I take that back.
Why not?
It's my favorite. This is real. You really believed it.
Yeah, I mean, I did. I grew up in Montana. I heard noises out there, okay? I've seen things, okay? I guess what convinced me that Sasquatch wasn't real was technology. Why are there no videos, pictures of Sasquatch? And I'm not talking about the blurry images.
Yeah.
Come on, people. Sasquatch is not real.
Thanks, man. I'm glad.
But in my 20s, man, I believed in it all. The chupacabra.
Yeah. See, unfortunately, Lillian's talking about that movie, and it's about this doomsday prepper who just turns out he's a paranoid schizophrenic. It's what it's about, like mental illness. It's a real thing, which is why the letter, it's like, gosh, this is really sad.
Yeah. Because there's a healthy...
Selling everything and buying land in Oregon and moving out there to live off the grid because of all these stupid conspiracy videos that you've watched. Dude.
Yeah, that's
talk
crazy.
Talk about
and
being taken
sick.
captive by hollow and deceptive, like crazy philosophies.
Because there's a healthy way to live as a doomsday prepper. You know, there's a healthy balance
or just
to
as
that.
A prepper.
There's nothing wrong with prepping, being prepared.
Look, dude, you look out this door and there's a pretty amazing first aid center right there, just in case something happens.
I
right?
use it all the time.
Band-aids, there's got like eye flush,
I cut
there's all
myself
kinds of
all
stuff.
the time.
So we're prepared in case there's like
Stub my
minor
toe.
things go. Yeah, but like,
hangnail.
Come on, man.
Yep, I get it, man. I get it.
Loading up the old tornado shelter in case of tornado is good. Loading up the old bomb shelter in case of zombies is crazy.
Well, I mean, you know.
No, crazy. Crazy.
Nothing wrong with it. Just you got to be prepared. And when you're in a marriage, when you're in a relationship, right, it's communication, I guess, is the word that is super important. It's like communication between, you know, spouses. You gotta talk. You know, you can't just go out and purchase things. I've done it. I've went out and purchased things before without communicating, and you know what? It was always bad.
But yeah, I'm like,
it was always
did you
really
ever purchase
bad.
something as big? Like I had a friend who bought a car without consulting his wife, and they almost
Why you got to bring up my story?
The D word almost. What? That was you too?
I mean,
really? Oh no, I
might have bought a Lamborghini at one point in my life.
No, you did not. I know this really happened. It was a practical car too. Just went out and purchased this vehicle without talking to the wife, and came home surprised we did this, and I'm going, why? Because you were watching too many Lexus commercials during Christmas. Guys, go out into the driveway and there's a giant bow on the car. Like, would you ever?
No, I did actually.
Ever? You really?
No. Well, here's the thing. Here's
you did this?
No, but
I watched those. I watched.
I
want
to be serious for a second.
And I like get antsy and nervous.
There was a time in my life where I could afford to go out and buy some nice vehicles, and I did it. I've done it before. Here's the problem. I wasn't prepared when I got fired. Okay, I can't afford my lifestyle anymore. That's the difference. I could afford it at the time, but now I can't now that I don't have a job.
I'm not even joking. I watch those stupid commercials and I freak out every time.
Yeah.
Because I imagine once the cameras are off, the wife's going, why would you do this? This is too much. We can't afford this, Henry. Why would you say that?
Yeah, I've made so many dumb decisions in my teens and in my 20s that I feel like I'm not a well-rounded man yet. I'm really not. I'm still making some of the same stupid mistakes. But, you know, because you hope that you learn from those mistakes, right?
Yeah.
Would you say that I might have a mental illness? Working with me for 3 years. Do you think I might need...
No.
Okay, good.
No, not at all.
Well,
not at all.
Thank you so much for calling. Yeah. Any advice? Has anybody given any advice to this poor wife yet? Because I feel like I don't know what to tell her. If the husband purchased land in Oregon and is saying, I got us jobs lined up in January, we're making the move. They've been married 12 years. She's like, you're crazy. Stop it. What does she do? Does she move? Does she follow her husband? and then just watch it all blow up in their faces?
Somebody says you need to let your husband know how it is affecting you and your marriage. Be genuine, be sincere about it, but definitely speak to him. You've got to talk about this.
What if the husband says, I don't care, we're going? What do you do in that
we're
situation?
Talking about potential mental illness and things
Do
that
you
are
follow
way
him?
beyond our pay grade. So, no.
You stay behind.
Dude sounds crazy to me. Sorry. No. He bought land in Oregon and lined up jobs to live off the grid because he's watched 7 too many YouTube videos.
Yeah.
No. Have fun.
The life of a doomsday prepper. Yeah. You know, maybe we just need more insight.
Let's go meet the preppers. Let's go meet the prepper family.
Meet the preppers. When the zombie virus happens,
eventually it's going to reach dinosaur bones.
Like in the museums.
So we're prepping for zombie dinosaurs.
That's right, Mom. And the kids love dinosaurs.
They're excited.
They're excited about prepping, too.
I hate prepping.
No, you don't, Kaylee.
Yes, I do.
This is Kaylee, one of my 3 kids.
Are you sure I'm not adopted?
No back talk, please. Okay, kids. This is grenade training.
Just have fun with the kids. Kaylee,
thanks, honey.
just do your best, honey.
Kaylee, throw your grenade.
Can I go live with Grandma?
Kaylee, throw your grenade.
Mama loves you.
All right.
Timmy, throw your grenade.
I don't have arms.
Walk it off, Timmy.
I can't feel my legs.
So the kids are really coming around on the prepping. Just a matter of time.
Why do I have to poop in a bag?
We all have to poop in a bag, honey.
No one at my school poops in a
Well,
bag.
maybe they should poop in a bag.
Oh, man. Yeah. You thought your family was dysfunctional. Doomsday prepper.
Like, where do you... Oh, man.
It's a show on the Learning Channel. I don't know if you guys have watched it yet.
It's not a real show.
It's a real show, man. It's a real show.
Oh, man.
Let's take a break. Hey, thanks for the letter. Yeah. Godspeed.
Yeah. Yeah. Somebody said the internet is the sole videos about flat Earth, Illuminati, being programmed by the government. She would die if her computer stopped working. Oh, man. There's a big presence of people like this. She needs to do whatever she can to distract him from indoctrinating himself with these crazy conspiracies.
All right, we got to take a break. When we come back, Danny Goki going to be joining us on the show.
Yeah.
Hang out with us.
This is Groundwire with John Dunn.
Have you ever seen one of those devices that is supposed to train dogs to stop barking? The one that I'm thinking about is the one that sends a slight shock to the animal whenever their master pushes the button. Have you ever wondered what would happen if a child would get hold of that? On a whim or an impulse, that little one could punish the dog for no reason and continually inflict discomfort. The animal would become skittish, never wanting to approach the child, always wondering why he was being punished. Although dog lovers might not like that picture, that is the way that many people see God. They think that God is up in heaven waiting for an opportunity to push the button and impose pain. But that is not the God that I serve. The God of heaven is loving and patient. He is full of mercy and overflowing with grace. He is not watching you looking for an opportunity to point out your failures. He's looking down on you, waiting for a chance to prove his love. Won't you let him? He longs to meet your needs and bring you peace. All you have to do is invite him to come near to you today.
For more, log on to groundwire.net.
A Star 88 Supernova with Greg Laurie.
The Christian is indestructible until God is done with it. So you don't have to walk around fearing death every day. What if I die today? I might die. Yeah, listen, you're indestructible until God is done with you. Well, what about when God's done with me? Then you're dead. But if you're a Christian, you're also in the presence of the Lord. So you don't decide that. You don't have to worry about that. You don't need to stress out over that. Having said that, I should also point out, I do not want to take unnecessary risks and test the Lord. You shall not test the Lord your God, Christ responds. Now that brings us to our final point. What is the primary weapon we should use to resist temptation? Answer, the Word of God.
Catch Greg Laurie's teaching show, A New Beginning, on our sister station, KNKT, weekdays at 8:30 a.m. on 107.1 FM.
of the fear, shame, and rejection. You've seen it, you've seen it. You know it's time to get up, but your heart's paralyzed, you're so stuck. You're past the point of trying again. You're defeated, you're defeated. There's something inside you can't deny. You hear the call of your creator. I made you for more, unlock the door. I wanna restore your glory. So rise, breaking the dark, piercing the night, you're made to shine. An army of hope, bringing the world a radiant light, a radiant light. You were made to rise, Lift your head and look around you. See the dreams you lost, they have found you. And a heart that once was beating is coming back to life, coming back to life. But something inside you can't deny. You hear the call of your creator. I made you for more, unlock the door. I wanna restore your glory. So rise, breaking the dark, piercing the night, you're made to shine. An army of hope, bringing the world a radiant light, a radiant light. You were made to rise, shut the door yesterday, leave what happened in the grave. You were made to rise, you were made to shine. Creation glory for the day, for kings and queens to take their place. You were made to rise, you were made to shine. Rise, breaking the dark, piercing the night, made to shine, bring the world a radiant light. Rise, breaking the dark, piercing the night, you're made to shine. An army of hope, bringing the world a radiant light, a radiant light. You were made to
This is KLYT Albuquerque, Santa Fe. Rebroadcast on KKCJ Cannon Air Force Base, KPKJ Mintmore, K201CC Las Cruces, K203EZ Alamogordo, K207CQ Gallup, K211CW Hobbs, K212EH Silver City, K214DE Antonito, K218AK Artesia, K250AB Roswell, K293AO Alamosa, K228DQ Portales, in the free app for iOS and Android, and online at star88.fm. The Morning Invasion with Dex and Steve-O.
Yeah, that's us. Good morning. Waiting for Mr. Danny Goki to give us a call. Should be calling in any second now.
Yeah.
He was on American Idol back in the day.
He was.
And
He is headlining his first tour.
Yeah, it's good for him, man.
This is his first headline tour, man.
Good for him. He's just
That's
just
weird
growing
to me.
up.
That's so weird to me. I feel like this guy should be headlining all the time. I love Danny Goki.
He kind of looks like Tony Stark. If Tony Stark had a kid, don't you think? You just think it looks a little
Because
like
he's got a nice beard and
it looks like Robert Downey Jr.
glasses and
You don't see it at all, huh? Wow.
I mean,
maybe your leprosy is starting to affect your vision, man.
maybe.
Yeah.
I'm wearing my glasses today.
Yeah. So we'll talk to Danny Goki, and apparently he's in town tonight playing a show.
Legacy Church. The Hope Encounter Tour. It's going down tonight, along with Torrin Wells, Riley Clemens. Going to be playing this evening at Legacy Church. That's dope, dude.
Let's just be quiet for a second and listen to the sounds of Danny Goki. Gosh, man, what a voice, right? So great. What a voice.
I know.
What about this song right here? Let me play this for you, Steve-O. What's the first thing that pops into your mind? Just go ahead, say it.
Katy Perry?
Really? Katy Perry?
He said the first thing that popped in my head.
Why did Katy Perry pop in your
I don't know,
head?
because it had that like cadence. I don't know.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
What about this one?
Balloon Fiesta.
Really?
Yeah, those balloons are rising up.
It's true, guys. During the break when we were listening to the song, he's like, oh my gosh, this is perfect. The balloons are rising. The song is Rise.
Remember the Starmy just texted into the live line and said, bet you can't get him to sing his favorite Disney song. All right.
Oh, yeah?
What's the bet here?
Oh,
Starmy,
yeah?
remember?
What you gonna
Put
bet?
your money where your mouth is.
What you gonna bet? Yep. That's a great, this morning we said we were going to ask.
It's
we were
on.
going to ask him.
It's on.
What do you think? What do you think his favorite Disney movie is?
Oh, okay.
What do you think? What are you Googling?
Danny Goki.
Okay. I'm just making sure you're not Googling that
Like,
question.
I'm going to see if it says. No. Okay.
Does it say?
No, it doesn't. No.
Okay.
I'm Googling his age.
Oh, how old is he?
I don't want to give it away.
I'm going to say he's
Willing to bet
31?
I'm willing to bet we're going to
35?
have a really good
Is he our age?
Aladdin conversation.
Is he in his 20s?
That's all I'm going to say.
How old is he?
38.
He's 38? He's my age. Wow.
What's your favorite Disney movie?
It's between Little Mermaid and
I mean, I will say Kiss the Girl.
Little Mermaid, man.
That's such a great song.
I love Little Mermaid. I really do.
I believe you. I remember seeing that
Yeah,
at the
Little
movie
Mermaid.
theater.
You know what? I'm going to say it's Little Mermaid.
He's going to say Aladdin
He's going to say Little Mermaid.
or The Lion King.
I feel like Danny Goki is strong enough
Mm-hmm.
in his manhood that he is not scared to say it's Little Mermaid.
Yeah, I mean, if that were the truth, then sure he's going to say that.
gonna
But
say
he's
Little Mermaid.
actually probably going to say The Lion King.
You think The Lion King? That's almost everybody's favorite, too.
He's a former church music director. You know what I'm saying?
That's
he
a
loves
safe.
him some
That's a
musicals.
safe call, though, man. You're gonna go with the safe.
Elton
one,
John
huh?
did the music
Yeah,
for it.
see? You sure on the time you're supposed to call us? You sure you want to double?
That was
check
9 o'clock. Here, let me ask our
You wanna
producer.
ask?
Heidi.
She's not our producer.
Well, we can't afford a real one.
Yeah. I'm gonna say Little Mermaid. That's who I'm gonna.
Oh, she was all the way down
I'm gonna
the
lock
hall.
it down.
She
I'm gonna
heard
lock
me all
my
the way down the
my
hall.
answer in with Little Mermaid, and
Jokers, man.
Steve-O said Lion King.
I know.
Do we
9 o'clock?
Do we have his number or anything?
Heidi, I'm gonna need you to step it up. You do a lot here. You really do.
Starmy, what do you think? Do you think
she booked this Danny Goki interview? It was
what-
supposed to happen at 9.
While we wait, what do you think Danny Goki's going to say as far as his
Remember,
favorite?
the Starmy agrees with me. Lion King.
Yeah, that's safe. You know what? Pick something else.
Amanda
besides
says
Lion
Aladdin
King.
or Peter Pan.
Oh, Peter Pan's good too. I might
That
change
is a
mine.
classic. That is
Can
a
I
classic.
change
but-
mine?
I mean,
Can I change mine?
You can.
I'm going to say Peter Pan.
Dude, you guys got to realize he is a former music director. He's going to want one with a strong soundtrack. You tell me one that's better than Aladdin. Just saying.
Beauty and the
Okay.
Beast.
Oh, that's a good one, too.
That's a good one. Never had that one. I loved the cartoon when I was little.
Okay.
Thank you. What else?
I don't know.
Jungle Book is good. What are some other Disney?
You know, I've never
movies?
seen the classic Jungle Book.
Unbelievable.
I know.
Like the cartoon or the movie?
Remember the story says, I really hope he says Tarzan. I mean, music director, that was Phil Collins.
That was Phil Collins.
What a terrible.
That was a
terrible
bad
business.
cartoon. Though. The movie that
I
came
liked
out was good.
Hercules better than that.
I loved the movie that came out recently of Tarzan.
I really loved Hercules.
Anyone
remember Hercules?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what, Danny Goki? You have 2 minutes.
And then what?
We're moving on. Yeah. And then what? He's banned from the show.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's banned from the show. How about that, Danny Goki?
Sure. Gokers has never failed us.
Well, he's failing us now.
He is.
He's almost 8 minutes late.
This is true.
But tonight, Legacy Church, he's going to be in town. So at least we can go see him tonight.
Should we call his agent?
Yeah, let's call his agent.
I have his rep, bro.
Please continue to hold. Please continue to hold.
Yeah, okay. It's a 629.
Please continue to hold. Please continue to hold. Please continue to hold.
Looking for Dave. Just gonna go ahead and call up his publicist real quick. You know.
This guy should be fired.
Probably don't say that.
What's this guy's name?
He's got a lot of talent on his roster.
His name Peter?
You know, we're probably gonna want some of those original.
What's this guy's name?
Interviews. I'm not gonna tell you.
His name
Guess.
Jimmy?
Nope. He's a publicist.
Luke? Ryan?
No.
The Google subscriber you have called is not available.
Oh, well.
Please leave a message after the tone.
What?
Hi, this is
Dave.
Dex and Steve. What'd you say his name was?
Dave.
Dave? Where's the Gokers, man?
We need the Gokers, man.
He has 2 minutes, and he's banned from the morning invasion for all of eternity.
That is actually a lie.
That is true.
He just lied on Christian
No,
radio.
I'm not lying.
We're gonna need Gokers to call us, man.
Yeah, if you could just give him a...
It's getting embarrassing.
Goodbye now. Thank you, Dave. You know whose
That
fault...
was a publicist, man. We can't do that
Do you
to
know
the
whose fault
publicist.
it really is?
Whose?
Heidi's.
She did book this. While
She
we were
booked
out of
the
town.
interview.
She really did.
Remember during Interview Wars, we had a little war between us, booking celebrities?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, guess what would happen if we messed up booking a celebrity?
What?
No points.
Oh. So she gets 0 points.
You get 0 points. That's a fail.
Okay.
That's a failed mission is what it is.
Oh, man.
So the real fail might not be Goki.
Remember, the Starmie said, not even guessing the Disney film, he's going to say, guessing the Disney song. One jump ahead. Aladdin. One
think?
jump ahead. We'll see.
That's the song,
That's
One
what
Jump
they're saying.
Ahead?
When
No
he's running
way.
when he's
Come
running from the
on.
guards.
Get out of here with that. I mean,
What if
you'd
it
win a
is?
lot of money on that bet because that's
right? That's out of left field.
That's out of left field.
That's a good
That's
guess
not even
there.
a hit.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sticking with Peter Pan as the Disney movie.
Dude, come on, A Whole New World.
What was the song in Peter Pan?
You Can Fly.
You can fly, you can fly, you can fly, you can. What was the next verse? You can fly, you can fly. Peter Pan theme song.
See, back then it wasn't necessarily.
You
It's like the
can
main
fly, you
title
can fly,
song.
you can fly.
There's actual words to that?
There's actual words. Do you remember how it goes? Like just
No,
reading this?
Of course not.
Think of a wonderful thought, any merry little thought. Think of Christmas, think of snow, think of sleigh bells. Off you go, like a reindeer in the sky. You can fly, you can fly.
Don't even remember it.
I don't remember it either. What the heck, man?
Sorry, Peter Pan. You were beloved by many.
This is from The Lion King or Jumanji? What is this?
This is not from Peter Pan, bro. Hang up on this. Hang up on this right now.
What was that?
Was terrible.
That's a lie
That was-
from the pits
yeah.
of hell right there.
Rodney says the song is going to be "You Never Had a Friend Like Me." That's not a bad one.
I don't know what that is.
Still Aladdin. Aladdin!
Oh, here it is.
Oh, yes, of course. Of course.
Oh, man, this makes me feel really cozy and comfortable. Like I want to just get on a couch and watch Peter Pan.
Unbelievable.
When you hear that, doesn't it take you back to being a kid? Doesn't it bring up happy memories for you?
Sure.
That style of singing. You can fly, you can fly, you can fly. Oh, there's the dog. Okay, all right. Man, this is embarrassing.
Yeah.
Danny Goki, just not Not going to call us. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to... Oh, hold on a second.
Oh,
hold
man.
on.
I'm emailing
Hold
his
on.
publicist right now.
Who dis?
Oh, hey guys, what's up? It's Danny Goki.
Oh!
Is it
Hey,
really, though?
bro.
Is it really Danny
Sorry,
Goki?
Heidi booked me for 8 o'clock. I've been trying to call you for the last hour and a half.
Okay, nope, this is Andrew.
Get out of here.
Gosh, Andrew, get out.
You know what?
Love you.
Oh.
Call us
Sorry.
back and be more convincible, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye.
Can you do a better Danny next
That's
time?
a terrible Goki. You can fly, you can fly, you can fly, you can fly, you can fly.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, let's just take a break. Let's do that. We'll take a break, and we'll figure out the whole Danny Goki thing.
Danny Goki should be here.
I'll give the details real quick. Where is Danny going to be tonight?
Tonight, Legacy Church. Allegedly.
Yeah, right? Sure.
We'll
We'll see.
Headlining tour, the Hope Encounter Tour featuring Torrin Wells, Riley Clemens.
All right. Live from the Dreamstyle Remodeling Starty 8 Studios. We'll be right back.
The Morning Invasion with Dex and Steve-O.
I see through your eyes. You breathe with my lungs. I strain with your ear to make out it's your mother's song. Blessed with your hands. Pray on my knees. It's my blood in your veins, in your heart. It's beating in me. Finally, when will it be enough? To find there's no them, there is only us.
losing.
The Morning Invasion with Dex and Steve-O on Star 88.
There's a brokenness inside of you.
Yeah.
There's a wound that still reminds you.
Yep.
There's a brokenness inside of you. There's a wound. There's a wound. You know it's time to get up. But your heart's paralyzed when you're it's going too fast. You're past the point of trying. You're defeated.
No!
You're defeated.
Never!
But something inside can't deny.
Sing it, Danny!
You hear the call of your creator.
I hear
I
you.
made you more. Unlock the door.
Yeah!
I want to restore your glory. So rise. Breaking the dark. Passing the night. You made you shine. An army of hope. Bringing the world a radiance of light. You were made to rise. Oh, yeah.
Don't ever change.
Wow, man.
Don't ever change.
Danny Goki.
Yeah,
I don't know if you can
dude.
perform tonight.
Woo, welcome
I don't think you
to
should be,
the show, Danny Goki.
How'd you get a headline this tour?
Woo, that was
Pretty bad.
that
man.
was the most magical thing you have ever done. Oh no.
Welcoming Danny Goki to the Morning Invasion. After us, oh, he's there. Danny, he stole my thunder, man. That was supposed to be a karaoke version. What the heck, man? Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Danny
I'm
Goki
so
live
embarrassed.
at Legacy Church tonight for the Hope Encounter Tour with Torrin Wells and Riley Clemens, and not the Morning Invasion.
Here we go.
I believe in you. This one's like the rappy one.
I got this, man. After Danny Goki, stop it right now. Why can't I find a karaoke track? Where's the karaoke? I haven't put in karaoke. Oh. Thank you. Same with John out there.
I believe in you. This is the one. Third time's the charm.
Here we go, guys.
We're going to get this one right. Whew. After a season. Here we go.
After a season of nightfalls and pushbacks, after the heartache of wrong turns and sidetracks, just when they think they've got you game, set, match. Oh, here comes the comeback. Just 'cause you lay low, got up slowly and steady. Don't mean you blacked out or bought out, all you ready. Just when they think there's nothing left to running out on the empty. Here comes the comeback. Woo! This is your time, your moment. Yeah. The fight you're golden.
Kind of.
You've come so. Okay, I'm getting lightheaded.
Dude, you can't.
My voice is getting shot.
Dude.
Danny Goki,
Yeah.
this is what happens. This is what happens when you decide to
He
bail
failed
on
us.
an interview.
We failed
It's
us.
karaoke the rest of the show.
Yep.
Just pick a song. I'll do it.
Rosalind says, between this and the Desk Dance Party, I may get fired from my job. This is amazing. Seth said, y'all are making me look crazy, LOLing at work.
What do you want, man? What do you want? You want
I wanted the Gokers, man.
You want a Jordan Fleece song?
No, I
Because Danny's going to get banned here pretty quick. He's going to get banned. Man, I'm in pretty good shape, and I'm breathing really heavy right now. I think I was just nervous.
Maybe. Nerves do play into
Do you get nervous when you
performances.
perform like that?
I mean,
I got pretty nervous, man.
I definitely don't ever perform like that. So I can't say whether or not I actually have ever gotten winded in that regard. But actually yesterday, so we were doing the news. If you guys haven't seen this, go to our YouTube page, youtube.com/star88fm. We do this like news bit every week for the Wednesday night service here, Bible from 30,000 Feet. It's the midweek update. And I had to do a character yesterday, and I got like so winded. I don't know what happened because I was doing a voice.
Yeah.
And I think maybe I just got nervous.
No, tell your story, man. If this is Danny Goki, you can just hold on a second. I want you to finish your story. So go ahead. Danny Goki, you
That's
can.
my whole story.
No, you have more to the story.
I mean,
Goki.
Gokers.
Hey guys.
Oh.
Am I late?
Oh.
I want to know, am I late to this
Oh,
interview?
Gokers. Listen, bro.
You're so banned.
This is our second date, and you almost stood us up. You're only 23 minutes late.
Well, here's the problem: is that it is the timing. I'm in Albuquerque, and
Oh boy.
I'm trying to figure out which time zone I'm supposed to be calling because my manager.
Well, we're also in Albuquerque, so
Okay, so my manager said 10 o'clock on my thing.
blame
So
it on
I
the
was like,
manager.
You know what?
Blame it
Who's
on
your
the
manager?
manager.
Just blast your manager. What's your manager's first, last name, and Instagram?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna need the Instagram of your
Penny
manager.
Rayleigh.
Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna go there now. The
All right.
Starmie.
And you know what? We'll
guys-
forgive and forget.
We love
okay?
you. You told me the Puerto
sorry.
Ricans are the best at the
Yes.
beard grooming last time, and I've been using them. So
You know what's
I
funny?
can't give you too much of a hard time.
Danny, so we've been waiting
Yeah.
for you to call, and I've been singing karaoke songs of
Danny
you.
Goki karaoke songs.
And they're actually really good.
Yeah,
And-
Rise is
Really?
hard to sing.
That's a good one,
The
man.
comeback's kind of fast, so.
Yeah.
Can I be the judge of it though? Let me hear.
Okay, here we
I can
go.
let you
Here
know
we
if
go.
you're good or not.
We're gonna need.
What do you want? You want Rise?
You
I
want
got Rise.
Rise
for
or the comeback? What do you want? I mean, come on, that's the
I
comeback.
want-
So
All right, I want. Give me comeback.
comeback.
got it,
Okay,
bro.
all right. You
All right,
ready?
here we go,
All right,
man.
Dexter. Woo!
you. Here we go.
No worries.
After a reason, a night falls and the pushbacks. After the heartache
the
of
pocket.
wrong turns and sidetracks. Just when they think.
I just hit my ex. I
Yeah.
just hit my ex.
Yeah.
Are you a judge?
Yeah.
Well, in a non-righteous way, I'm a judge.
Yeah,
But let
amen.
me tell you something.
Yeah.
First of all, you got to have the right lyrics, man. You
Yeah.
Can't be saying
What?
the
I'm
wrong
making it my
lyrics in
own, Danny. I
song.
can't make it my own? What?
No.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that, you know.
I don't get paid if you make it your own.
That's true. That is so true.
All right.
So,
all right, that's
speaking
fine.
of getting paid, you getting real paid? This is your first headlining tour. How is that a thing, bro? How is this your first headline tour?
I don't know, but I am glad that I finally went ahead and did it. It's it's tough in this industry, so to speak. I know here comes the boo-hoo, the crying, but listen, I do want you to feel sorry for me. So I'm gonna give you the
tell
best
us how
top story I got.
do it.
It is it's just in this industry, it's easy to take, to jump on someone else's tour because it's less of a financial risk.
Yeah.
But with this, there's a massive financial risk. I mean, just to give people an idea, just the fuel on this tour alone for the semi, the 3 buses, is like $75,000.
Oh my gosh!
Conservative estimate. Just the fuel, nothing else.
I just threw up a little bit.
But I felt like God was saying, like, go and do it. Because, I mean, honestly, like, this is something that I've dreamed of for years, and it is a risk, but I'm so glad I did it. We're seeing the results. I mean, if people want to learn more about this tour, they can go to my Instagram, hashtag shameless plug, and you can go see the stories.
Gokers,
we
I
got
follow
stories
you.
and testimonial videos.
I unfriended you is what I did. Just
See,
about 10
and
minutes ago.
I've been following you since our first interview. It was a match made in heaven, and I loved your Insta
I gotta
stories
find
yesterday
you guys.
about coffee. Some good stuff about coffee.
Okay, you know what?
yesterday.
Here's how you can make up for this, Danny Goki.
What?
You find
Okay,
me.
tell
it's-
me what you're. Yes, I'm going
All
to
right.
find both of you
All
right,
right.
now. Okay,
Okay.
so tell me, I'm multitasking right now.
Okay.
Give
Okay,
me
his
your
is harder
Instagram
because he's
handle.
got like a weird underscore. Mine's easy. It's
Okay.
just Stevo Jeets. STEVOJEETS. And boom, you found me.
Okay.
So
Tell me when you're ready for mine.
no, he's still
Wait, I'm not ready. Steve-O.
Yeah.
You said Steveo.
no, just one E. See, STEVOJEETS. There you go.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Ooh, you're followed by Levi Lusco.
Yeah, that's my boy, man. We
Sweet.
used to do a show here, so he's
Pretty
from the
sweet.
ABQ. You know,
All right.
that's my dog.
All right.
So
You
Good
ready
dude.
for mine?
Good dude.
no,
I'm
he
ready.
is a good dude.
All right.
Okay.
So it's DEX
oh, Dex.
and then underscore
huh.
TOTH.
Well, that's good. This
Okay.
Is
Now,
not,
if you could just
this is
tell
not
all of
the
your
most
fans,
boring radio.
all of your fans to follow me, I'll follow you back.
No, you know what we need to do, Danny? We got a YouTube show where we interview people in a dry sauna. We need to get you. Wait, what? We need to get
Wait,
you in a
in a
sauna.
what?
In a dry sauna. It's a
Can I
dry
wait?
heat, 114 degrees. You want to come in a sauna with us in a robe? What? Is that weird?
You know, guys, I just feel a little bit awkward right now.
I just
Can you
invited
do
a
it to
dude into a
Can you do it to
sauna.
everyone?
You love this, don't you,
I
Danny?
just,
you love it. You want to be a part of it.
Yes.
Yep.
Dude, I love
want
it. So while we were patiently waiting for you to call in because your manager's the worst, by the way, dude, if you need a new manager, I got some friends in the biz. They're good people. You can hire them. You will be on morning shows in a timely manner. It'll be great. It'll be great. So we were talking about Aladdin. Have you seen the teaser trailer for the new live action Aladdin?
No, is it like based off? Hold on, is it based off the Disney movie?
Yes, dude.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
they're remaking it. Will Smith is playing Genie. And we
Really?
were talking a little bit about it. Were you a Disney kid? Let's be real.
I was actually Aladdin was my favorite of the Disney movie.
No, wait, hold on. You said no. You did not say Aladdin.
I did say Aladdin.
You said Lion King.
No, I said I will tell you right now. We were talking off, and I said, what is going to be Danny's favorite Disney movie? And I Wikipedia'd your age, and I said, it's either going to be Aladdin or The Lion King. That's exactly what I said.
All right.
But Aladdin is also my favorite Disney movie of all time.
It was because of the genie. of
Yes!
course. It was the genie.
Yeah, dude. So we got Will Smith trying to like fill that lamp. You know what I'm saying? And that's some big. That's Robin
I know.
Williams.
Like, I guess I'm saying, like, the Prince of Bel-Air cannot try to take, Robin Williams' spot. I'm when you said Will Smith, I mean, I kind of like him, but, man, Robin Williams was a dude. He was the genius genie. That's all I got to say.
Yeah. Okay. So we had a bet going here with the Starmy members, wanting to know the people were trying to guess your favorite Disney film and your favorite Disney song. A few people guessed Aladdin. Not many. People were guessing some weird ones. What is your favorite Disney song of all time?
Okay, can I split it between two?
Okay. All right.
Come on, guys.
Okay.
They
Fine.
literally it's a tie.
Okay.
I'll give you that.
Okay.
It's- okay, so the obvious, because Aladdin's my favorite movie,
Yeah.
it is A Whole New World. I love A Whole New World, right?
Go on.
Mm-hmm.
Go
But
on.
Under the Sea in Little Mermaid is right up there.
That's what I
okay?
said, Danny.
That's actually what Dex said.
I
That's
said
his
Little
favorite.
Mermaid's my favorite Disney
It
film.
is, but I would say "Kiss the Girl" is probably my favorite from The Little Mermaid because that's a really
that's
good
a
track
good
too.
one.
You know what I'm saying? You
But,
got them background
I mean, you're
vocals.
right.
I'm just saying. So with that, since you were in fact, we don't want to keep bringing up the past, but a few minutes late. Since Dex had to do Danny Goki karaoke, which Disney track would you like to sing for us right now?
Oh, man, you guys, I literally rolled out of my bunk.
Oh,
Hey,
here we
hey,
go.
Hey, listen, big time.
It's my manager's fault, you guys. It's her. She's always the blame. Okay, what do I want to sing? Okay, but I'm gonna warn you. Like, I can barely talk right now.
That's
'cause my
fine.
voice
Hey,
is
just
not
take it
working.
easy,
That's
go.
all right.
Just
Maybe
take
you
it
need to do
easy.
maybe you need like Ursula from like the Little Mermaid. You need to do her song. You know what I'm saying? We got whatever you need.
You want some Little Mermaid?
We can give you some tea. We can't give you too much time because we've already.
You want Under the
Yes.
Sea?
Yeah, I'll do Under the Sea.
Oh.
Wait, hold on. Do I need?
Do you?
lyrics?
I mean, you should probably Google the lyrics.
No, you should know them, Danny Goki. Are you kidding me?
Listen.
How do you not know them?
Listen.
It is early.
My daughter. It's my manager's fault. That's why.
This is so great.
Oh man.
All right, I'm looking up for Under the Sea.
Okay, all right, okay.
Okay. All right.
Mm.
All
All
right.
right. I think I found it. I think I found it. All right. I think I found it. All right, y'all ready for this?
Ready.
I
Go
think
Are
ahead.
we starting from the top or are we going from the chorus?
I mean, Dexter, what you got?
You know what? I just want you to do this on your own. I'm not going to give you any support
Oh,
whatsoever.
What? You're not
No.
going to give him the instrumental
Nope.
at least?
Nope.
This is karaoke, bro.
I want you to start it. Go ahead, Goki. Come on. Let's see what you got. Let's see what kind of pipes you got.
Oh, you guys!
Let's
I'm
go.
I'm about to embarrass the whole music community right now.
Let's go,
I'm
bro.
serious, like I know when my voice is not good. Under the sea, under the sea, nobody beat us. Frayas venitas in fracasi. Is that good enough?
No, man, you gotta get. I mean, that was like a half of the line. You know, come on. Woo! Oh, there we go. Can we get?
We what the land folks love to cook. Under.
Man,
Okay.
Are you sure you're a
We
lead
dream
singer?
about you guys, where's my manager?
Are you really in a
My
band?
guys-
Is this Danny Goki? Is this really
You
Danny
guys-
Goki? Were you on
Okay.
American Idol? I don't think so.
You guys, it's bad news bears, man. I can't sing right now, man.
Oh,
I'm telling you,
man.
I'm disappointing everybody out there.
Danny, I love you.
You
bro.
sound a little high maintenance, Danny. I don't know.
knew when it said, "Oh, we got to talk to Danny Goki." I was like, "This is going to be so much fun because it's always a
It
blast."
always is. You guys
Oh,
got to
my
be the
gosh.
best morning show, man. I mean,
Oh,
wow.
thanks.
I mean, Albuquerque the magazine just named us best at the city.
Yeah,
but no,
well,
no
you know what?
big.
We'll see when you post. When you tag us in your next post on Instagram, we'll find out if we really are your favorite
wait,
morning show.
So, who named you best of
You
what?
know, Albuquerque the magazine. No bigs. I mean, we don't need to talk
Never,
about
never
it.
heard of them. Never heard of them. Are they reputable? Are they reputable?
Yeah. They are the top magazine in Albuquerque about Albuquerque. So, you know, I'm just saying, dog, you've got your American Idol. We got Albuquerque the magazine. So.
Congrats, man. I'm not going to take it away.
Hey, Danny Goki, what do you think of these balloons? Have you been out to see the balloons at all?
Hey, so I didn't, but my tour manager actually, you know, one of the first things I do right after I read the Bible when I get up. Okay, so I lied. I actually did my Instagram before I read my Bible. I'm sorry.
Oh man,
live
the
radio.
sitter.
My tour manager had live video on his feed of all these balloons. He's like, and so anyways, that's how I saw it.
Beautiful.
Is it
Dude.
Balloon Day here? I mean, what's
It's
it
like
about?
it's like 10 days. It's called the Balloon Fiesta. It's only like the biggest balloon festival in the entire world, but no bigs. Yeah, Balloon Day.
Balloon Day.
I just need to know, is it going to get in the way of my concert tonight? That's what I really
You know, there is the balloon glow tonight, which is gorgeous, and I mean, that's allegedly going to be on time. So.
Oh my, savage! Savage!
Amazing. Yeah, are we
I
gonna have to
deserve
worry
it.
about that tonight?
No.
Okay, all right.
I deserve it.
Just wondering.
my
You
manager
don't deserve it.
My
You need to
manager
give it to your
deserves
manager later. You need to take your manager out back later. I mean, I'm just saying. So, oh
Ooh,
man,
she's gonna get it.
the Hope Encounter Tour. Let's talk about this for real, man. I'm so stoked on this. Your first ever headline tour, which seriously still surprises me, man, because you've been doing so many things. What?
Yeah, surprise you in what way? Like you, Danny Goki?
No, I said this Dex earlier. I was like, Dex, this is Danny's first headline tour. That surprises me because I just feel like you should have been headlining tours for years already. Like seriously. So it was crazy to me that this was the first time you were headlining a tour.
No, I do appreciate that. I think with this case, like I just wanted to launch at the right time. And I really felt, honestly, I felt like a prophetic unction that I was to do this headlining tour. And I just love, like, the testimonies that are coming out of it. It's one of those things where you want to build cautiously and carefully, but you also want to build obediently to what God has, put in my heart. And so we're seeing that. And that's what I love, like, when we have a video guy out with us and he's capturing video and testimonies. And on my Instagram, I love getting to see the testimonies of people who've had a hope encounter, who've encountered the God of all hope at our tour. We've been praying for people. Like, listen, we've been praying even before anyone hit those seats at any show. We've had a team of praying for these people. We feel like God, we're using entertainment. We're harnessing entertainment. God created arts. He created music. And we're harnessing that so that, to draw people in. And then we get them with the message of hope, the gospel of hope. I share intensely my testimony. I've lived a pretty interesting life, and I've had to learn a lot of difficult lessons, and I share that with people, and we're seeing people getting set free.
Dude, amen to
awesome,
that.
man.
I love that. I do. I love your story too, because I mean, yours is one, you rocked American Idol, and then when you were on American Idol, did you just think like, well, this is it, I'm going to sign the biggest record contract in the history of the world, and then it's all downhill from here, like nothing's going to stop me now, like, because obviously that wasn't necessarily the case. Like, you signed a contract, but then you got dropped, right?
Yeah, I honestly, the way you described it is like the best way to say it. I really literally did think I was going to sign the biggest record deal of my life, and I was just going to shoot off like a shooting star, and that's not how it happened. It ended up taking a turn that I didn't expect. I released a song. The song didn't do that well. I released another one, didn't do well, even worse, and I got dropped by my record label. And I remember when I got dropped, I remember God saying, I'm transitioning you, and I didn't know what that meant, but that meant 3 years of doing no music, 3 years of nothingness, and that was tough. Because I had to trust God. And I know there's people out there like, you know, God has spoken a word over your life, and you're like, man, it is not happening the way I thought it was going to happen. But God is faithful. Like, remember this. He is faithful to his word. He's faithful to, you know, the thing that's interesting is, you know, that verse that says that he who began a good work in you is faithful to complete it.
Yep.
He's, you know, what we got to remember, he started it.
Yeah.
So it's not by you or I what we can do. He started it. And, he'll be faithful to complete it. Trust him. And so, anyways, you know, I signed. Dude, the guy who signed me, literally, BMG Records was not a Christian record label. My manager got him to sign me, and when he looked at my manager, he goes, "I don't know why I'm signing Danny Gokey." This is a private conversation I had. He said, "But I believe I'm supposed to." Then he looked at my manager and said, "Please don't let me lose any money on this deal."
Wow.
That was the confidence that they had in me.
Right.
And, and I'm the artist. Listen, it's been better than good.
Yeah.
In that label, they signed, you know, Backstreet Boys, Janet Jackson, Blink-182. They signed many big artists. I outperformed many of their artists, and I recouped on all my records, meaning I hit all the numbers and far exceeded all the numbers that they put for me.
Wow.
And so it was definitely, you know, the Christian community showed up and showed them what our God can do. And I love that.
Yeah, talking to Danny Gokey, I was listening to an interview with Kelly Clarkson recently, and she was talking about how she just recently got out of her American Idol contract ended, and she was like, what, season 1 winner?
Yeah.
And isn't it it's better that you didn't win American Idol?
Right.
You got third place, because those contracts, they own you forever, you know? And it's almost a good thing.
You know, that's interesting, and maybe it is. I don't know. I do know this. I totally wanted – everyone goes on that show to get a contract.
Yeah.
You know, like for instance, like for Kelly Clarkson and any other people, yeah, they probably weren't the best deals, and they'd probably gotten taken advantage of. But most of us, our lives were better after the show than they were before the show. You know what I mean? Now, I will say this. The deal that I got when I signed this last deal that I'm now out, this is my third record label. First record label was RCA Sony. Second was BMG. And this third one's Capitol Records now. My second one was the most profitable one for me. I signed one of the best deals in the industry. The music scene was changing, and I was able to – I didn't have a record label that kind of made money off my back. I had a record label that after I recouped, that, you know, we were able to I was able to finally make money after all those records were able to sell. And so that's – to see the fruit of your labor, after you know, near 4 years of hard work, is an amazing thing. So this record deal was a godsend.
Dude,
that's beautiful, man.
That's good to hear, man.
Yeah.
That's really good to hear. We're stoked, man.
Yeah, you don't hear about that much, honestly. Recouping is not a word that is used much anymore.
Well, I especially nowadays. I mean, in the world of like Apple Music and Spotify and Pandora and everything else you got, it's really interesting to me how artists truly make their living that way, because like you said, this is your first ever headline tour. The gas is $75K and you are putting yourself out there. How has that changed? I mean, because like we're talking with this digital age of this industry, I mean, is it really come down to like touring and being present on social media and getting yourself out there? Or like what advice would you have for an upcoming artist that's like, I want to make it?
I'm going to tell you this. Like, so here's what I did, and I think most people don't listen to this. Is like when I came off of American Idol, you know what the very first thing I did with the money? Listen, you're talking about a boy that was raised. I lived in a closet. I lived in my van before. Like, I'm a boy who was raised in poverty.
Right.
And didn't have much on my own at 18 and bouncing from couch to couch. What I started listening to this guy named Dave Ramsey. And honestly, he annoyed the snot out of me because I felt like he was so arrogant.
Yeah.
But I was hooked, and I got totally locked arm to his principles.
Mm-hmm.
I started becoming debt-free. Well, anyways, this is before the show. I went on the show, and because Dave Ramsey gave me this new mentality and the scriptures, like, studied the scriptures about giving, I knew this money might not last, and I didn't know what the future would hold. So the first thing I did was I flipped the property. Right, as I was making my first record label, I flipped the property, and I've been doing little side real estate on the side. Now, why am I sharing that with you? Because I always knew that this music thing might not take off, and I have to from this point kind of gain some kind of independence.
That's good.
Or some kind of build a future. And so I did that, and that's what maintained me when I had no record label, when I wasn't doing music. And it maintained me. It didn't make me a lot of money. It just kept me in a house and kept me barely getting by and paying my bills.
Yeah.
But the thing is, now that, like your question was, now that the industry has changed, there's an oversaturation in touring now. Because people aren't making money off the music side because there's so many hands in it. Like, it's so hard to even get a tour bus. We're in the most, like, in order to sell tickets now, you got to pull out all stops. You got to have awareness on social media. You gotta, because there's, instead of having 10 people from the Christian, 10, people touring from our market, you got 50 people touring. And so there's, so that's the way that we're making money. And I'll be honest with this tour, man, there's such an overhead expense because I really believe in investing in the future. And if you do what no one else does, you'll get results that no one else gets. And so with this tour, it doesn't look like I'm making anything off this tour. I won't. But I know the impact is worth it, and I've been able to set up myself in my personal life as far as, like, the real estate and the rental properties to pay for my personal life, that I can do ministry and I can take risks. So I really encourage the people coming up is, like, use your decisions today to offset your decisions for tomorrow. Invest in, do what no one else will do today so that you can live a life like no one else can tomorrow.
Amen, man. I went through Financial Peace University, and it's like the best thing that my wife and I ever did. So I couldn't agree with you more.
Me too.
Yeah.
And can I ask you, did Dave Ramsey annoy you a little bit?
Oh, my gosh. Yes, because it's like, listen, gajillionaire, easy for you to say live like no one else. I got 3 kids, homie.
Yeah.
Like, my kids want to go to Disneyland. Heck with Disneyland, my kids want to go to McDonald's. You know what I'm saying?
Beans and rice.
So it's like, he's telling me, like, to not spend a dime and to snowball it and all these principles.
Yeah.
And at first I was just going, easy for you to say, Robin Leach. Like, this is not the way it works for normal peasants like me, man. And so it was hard, but you got to be disciplined.
You do. And, like, for me, like, I was driving a semi-truck during this time when he was on the radio. Before my American Idol career, I used to be a semi-truck driver, a worship leader. And I would listen to him in my semi-truck, and I would, like, hit my radio and turn it off because he would, he would totally go against the opposite. But the problem is, the reason why I listened is I was over $300,000 in debt. And me and my wife at the time were making a combined income of, like, $35,000 a year.
Wow.
Dude, I was desperate.
Right.
And his principles saved my life. So I listened, and for the good, thank you, Jesus.
Well,
I'm thankful.
Danny, you heard the call of your creator, and, he made you for more. And all you did was just unlock the door.
Okay.
He restored your glory.
I know these words.
And you rose to the occasion.
I couldn't tell if you were serious. I was holding all my laughter in. I was like, is this really happening right now?
Oh, my God.
I'm glad you were not serious about that. Thank you.
You're my favorite. You're my favorite, Danny Gokey.
I know, man. We have so much fun with you tonight, man.
Okay, guys.
Albuquerque, it's great. Yes.
I'll do the sauna. Let's do it.
All right. We'll do the sauna.
I'll do the sauna.
You're gonna post this on Instagram. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yes, in our towels. Not a beautiful sight.
Not yummy.
Listen, my video guy is getting ready to post a video of so I have this video guy with me capturing my family and the tour. That we did a boat day out in the ocean because we were in Florida, and he's getting ready to put a video on my Instagram. And I was like, bro, I need you to be really careful with those shots because my shirt is off and I'm going to scare people.
I would have been the same way. I would have been the same way, man.
Dude, this is amazing. Well, okay, hey, we're excited to have lunch today so we could be in your next video for Instagram as you showcase all of your favorite things on the road.
Are you guys coming? Are you guys coming tonight?
Dude, Dexter.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Hey, I love the honesty. I love that. Yeah, we'll be in the crowd. We'll be in the crowd. Yeah, we'll be there, bro. Rooting you out.
Dude,
of course.
We need to go to lunch is what we need to do. We need to take you to lunch.
That's so good, man.
We know some spots.
I'm available. If you guys are in Nashville, you need to hit me up. I need to get you. We need to do like a live. You guys do it. Okay, whatever you do, I want to be a part of it.
Okay. All right. Vice versa, man.
Sounds good, man.
All right. Dude, we love you, man.
Yeah.
Thank you for hanging out with us.
Thank you, Danny.
You guys as well. We'll see you.
All right, later.
See you, man.
Bye.
Danny Goki. You can find out more at DannyGokiMusic.com. He is in town tonight, the Hope Encounter Tour, featuring Torrin Wells and Riley Clemens. We say it all the time, especially me. I am the king of saying that everything's my favorite. He is probably my favorite, continued caller on the morning show.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
He's so fun.
He's a lot of fun.
He is very real, and that guy, he lives and breathes Jesus Christ and has so much fun. So I love that dude. Love it!
There's something inside you can't deny.
Sing it!
You hear the call of your creator.
Okay.
I made you more, unlock the door.
Yeah!
I want to restore your glory. So rise.
Sing it, Dex. No, you missed it. You missed it. You missed it.
Oh, man, I almost pass out every time I do that. How does he do that? Oh, you know what?
Oh, my gosh.
You know what?
Oh.
Danny Goki's following me on Instagram
You gonna
now.
be okay, buddy? You gonna
The
be okay?
Gokers. Okay. God, what a
Gosh,
nice
man.
dude, right?
Yeah.
What a nice guy.
Well, yeah. It's good.
Starmy, go ahead. Thank you so much.
Thank you for holding.
All right.
Thank you so much for holding. We did it, man.
We did it. We're done.
My favorites are when we get interviews booked and it's like, you'll have 10 minutes with Danny. I'm like, oh, no, we won't.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Leave us hanging for 15 minutes, huh?
People chiming in, though, on a real tip, good advice from Danny. Seriously.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with Dave Ramsey. You know?
I mean, he does annoy.
Sure.
It is difficult.
That's convicting, you know?
It's convicting,
And
but
it's
seriously,
hard work.
I'm with Danny. When Chrissy and I were going through it, dude, it was frustrating because this guy is a gajillionaire. So the advice he's giving, it's just like, oh, well, yeah, of course. Easy for you to say not to spend X amount of dollars on groceries. I got to provide for 3 kids and a wife. What am I going to do?
I just remember listening and I would get so jealous hearing those couples that would call in.
Debt-free!
And they would list off we had a $450,000 home that we just paid off. You're like, what?
Dude, yeah.
You did it in 10 years? Are you kidding me? That's crazy.
Rosalind says, okay, that was worth the wait. That was a great interview. LOLing.
Hey, good morning. Go ahead.
Hey, good morning. Go ahead.
Oh, hey.
Oh.
Welcome to the program.
Who's this?
Oh, this is
Who's this?
Oh, man. Are you Bill?
You okay, buddy?
Are you all right?
Hey, we flew in a balloon.
You did?
All the balloons there's still balloons up.
Good.
Remember you when you were Negative Nancy this morning and you were talking about how you weren't sure and everybody's going to be grounded and it was the wind was swirling and
You just called me Nancy.
Sorry. Remember when you were Debbie
I'm
Downer?
not a Nancy boy.
Man.
I may be a Shirley, but surely you must be kidding.
Okay.
Oh, gosh.
All right. Well, good. We're glad you made it up in a balloon. That's
I'm
awesome.
doing the Steve-O clap. I'm doing the Steve-O clap.
Okay. All right.
There it is.
Thank you.
Oh, my gosh.
Anything else, Bill, before we let you go? Yeah.
Yeah, Kay's in the car with me. Make her talk on the radio.
Oh, yeah. Put her on. We've never talked to Kay.
We've talked to Kay. Have we talked? Yeah, we've talked
Say
to Kay.
something.
Kay.
Good morning, Dex. I love you.
I love you, too. I love you, too.
And hi, Steve-O.
Hi. Cool. Well,
Hi.
And I also love you.
I'm
Dang,
her other
okay.
son.
That's fine.
I'm her fourth. I'm her fourth.
I got
now.
to hang out with the best Petersons this week anyway, so I don't need you guys.
Oh, okay.
wow.
Yeah.
Well, I think Bill just wanted you to know that he's safely back on the ground and, that he's all good.
Thanks,
Good.
Dad.
Glad.
Thank you.
So
All good,
glad.
man.
Okay.
All good, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
See what you
All right.
did
Love
there.
you guys.
Have a good day.
And also,
Hey,
and also
you guys
with you.
need to sign off and go home. Dex, you need to clean your room.
Okay. Goodbye.
Okay.
Balloons, more balloons. Bring them. Balloons.
Love those guys.
Balloon Fiesta.
Yep. All right, we're done.
Yeah.
We are out of here.
We did it.
Thank you so much,
I'm
Stormy.
like sweaty from the Danny Agoki interview. We were like yelling.
Yeah, I almost passed out.
Yeah, you did. I mean, hey, you gave it your all.
Oh,
You
gosh.
gave it your all.
My whooping cough is back.
Yeah.
Bad.
If you guys missed any part of that hour, it's available on demand, star88.fm. It'll be up, of course, for podcasting as well. iTunes, Google Play. Just search The Morning Invasion.
That's right. It was a good show today, so go back. Thank you, Facebook. Thank you, YouTube Live. You guys can go back and watch the show there, Star 88 FM. Guys, have a beautiful Balloon Fiesta day. Enjoy the balloon glow. Have a beautiful weekend. Have fun at Danny Goki tonight.
Yep.
We'll see you. Bye.
A reminder from Rich Wilkerson Jr. You can't control what happens to you, but you can control how you respond to what happens to you. Star 88 with a solar flare. Ben Corson considers fear with a Star 88 PowerPoint.
Am I going to put feet to my faith in Father? Because Jesus had just got done teaching, turn the other cheek. But when he was in the Garden of Gethsemane, was he going to turn the other cheek when they turned his back to hamburger meat with a cat o' nine tails? When they drove stakes through his wrists, when they put nails in his feet, when they put the crown of thorns on his head, when they pierced his side with the spear, when his heart exploded and outpoured water and blood, was he then going